And a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, but with Shayley Fiona today.
Hey,
We've got
look who's
Fiona
back.
which we're very excited about with fabulous, easy fitness.
Sneaky fitness.
Fitness
in 1 minute.
This is the first machine you brought to us, the LegMaster.
LegMaster,
Tell us
yeah.
about it quickly.
Invented for me by my husband many years ago. Too many children. I have one of them here, actually. 5. Everything went wrong. Everything went south. Pelvic floor, not even on the floor, in the basement. Wanted a quick fix within 60 seconds. And we have now sold over 5 million worldwide.
Honestly, it is phenomenal. It's so easy to use, but my goodness, just that one motion, forward, well, side and in, works so many different muscles and that difficult pelvic floor.
Definitely, and it's great for strength, mobility, stability, helping with the slimming and the toning. We're all going to eat far too many mince pies. That might be an issue. But, you know, helping just get a lot of health benefits, but in a microscopical amount of time, helping, you know, with sleep and feeling, boosting the energy, saying goodbye to those overwhelming moments. There's so many health benefits, but for me, I'm in that 1 minute to get all the benefits.
Yes, please.
Not doing gym memberships that become gym donations, just something at home, standing, sitting, that does a lot of benefits.
Now, the item number you see on the screen there, 366263. We've got a great reduction in price. £89 comes down to 68, and then you've got PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost interest-free. But we're going to give you a quick preview of all the products, because we've got a full range.
We have got so much available for you on our website. So have a sneaky little look. And we've got Francesca with us, which is
Francesca's
one of your children.
Eldest of my wonder. She's done all my shows
She was
worldwide.
the first one to affect your pelvic floor.
Yeah, she was. She was.
But we can't blame her for it all. And she's shown us the gym magic. This is a gym in the palm of your hand, isn't it?
It is the whole of the gym in the palm of my hand. And Francesca, she'll talk about it, but she lives in a house the size of a shoebox, and she's like, Mum, I don't need my gym membership. This is perfect. But it has resistance bands, as you can see. She's using it sitting down, but you can use it standing up. You can use it lying down. Literally, it is versatility with a capital V.
You can virtually turn it into any piece of equipment. You can be the rowing machine, and again, working every single muscle really in the body. So if you want a full body workout, which you can put into a suitcase and take away with you, you've got that with the Gym Magic. Incredible saving at £39. Great Christmas gift as well, and will be delivered in time for Christmas. And of course, you can split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3 456 359.
All those different muscle groups that you can activate with one bit of kit. It literally is a gym in the palm of your hand, and at £39, brilliant price. Now, we've also got a machine called Cardio Core.
Love the Cardio
When
Core.
Fiona first brought this, again, we absolutely loved it. Talk about full body workouts. Again, this is another piece of kit that does that for you.
This is active sitting.
I was going to say, well, we're sat down.
We all sit too much, but this is a perfect way of getting the strength and mobility. So it's resistance bands as well. So you've got, you know, your strength training, your resistance training, which we need. Women, bone density, muscle mass as we get older, but it's a way of doing it with no impact. It's silent. There's no electricity. Francesca's sitting there, doing the upper body, doing the lower body. It is the perfect way for cardiovascular, but whilst you are sitting. We're all going to sit too much and watch television.
Definitely.
All our favourite
It's getting
things.
that balance over Christmas. So rather than starting the new year with a New Year's resolution and failing because you've eaten too much over Christmas, you've put too much weight on, and now you're trying to starve yourself and suddenly exercise to the extreme. Start exercising over Christmas, and so easily whilst you're watching the TV, a Christmas movie. And remember, you can do a full body workout. It's working the upper body and it's working the lower body as well, and we'll show you loads of different ways to use this indoors and out, because you don't have to plug this in. Incredible saving down to £59, and again, you can split that cost with PayPal.
491928 is your item number there for the Cardio Core that we've got for you. But that's not all. No, we've got fitness for everybody on this show. That's what we've tried to do. Bring something for everybody. And it's the perfect time to get hold of these just before Christmas, so you're ready in January. Now, price-wise, on this next piece of kit, my word.
There's no reason not to buy or add it in as an extra into your into your basket, because honestly, how have we got this price? £29.99 should be virtually £70.
I love this. If you're somebody that maybe is shuffling a bit, you can't put your feet up, maybe you know what it's like at the end of the day when you're like, none of my shoes fit me. Everything is just a little bit you know, the circulation's not there. When I get off my flights, love this. This is great for mobility, stability. Every move, Francesca's doing, well, here's the model as well. Every time you move it, toes pointing, strengthening the lower leg, helping you stay strong on your feet, balanced on your feet, but also helping, you know, if you think about your ankles, there's ligaments, there's cartilage, there's bone, there's muscles. Everything needs to remain flexible. And what do we do for our flexibility? And every move has got resistance training. We've got resistance bands.
Those bands are there all the way around.
Strengthening, yeah.
You won't
just
believe
brilliant.
the muscles it works, because it looks so easy. And it is all easy. This is what Fiona will tell you. She's probably the laziest person fitness-wise there is. It's all about easy fitness, isn't it? And absolutely, well, everything fantastic. There's something for absolutely everybody, but we have got a brand new product which we're all wearing.
Yes.
And this is adding to our exercise, and this is a great price, brand new today at $39.99.
Even I've got it on. You might not notice, but it's underneath my sweatshirt right here.
What made you develop this?
Oh, this is the ultimate in sneaky fitness. This is the perfect way of turning household chores into health benefits. Going for a walk, just adding a little, it's just £2. It is the perfect way to just do walking and bring resistance training, strengthening. This is one size fits all, so literally you just click it on and that's it.
And it adjusts, yeah.
You wear under something.
Yeah. I've got it
or
under
over
here.
something.
She was like, is it going to fit me? Well,
It's neoprene, it's washable, and it's just very, as you can see, you just put it on and it just means...
Sorry, Fiona, it's a kilo in weight that's distributed across the entire vest.
It is, and you know one of the other things. Now, you're seeing me standing here. Now, when I stand up normally, I think I have a relatively good posture.
Right.
Ish. But when you put this on,
makes you stand.
it literally lifts. So if you're somebody that's like, which I think is probably the whole world, sitting like this, reading like this, driving like this, on your phone like this.
Everything is that now, isn't it?
And you just want to lift this up a little bit, open up the chest, breathe better, have a bit of a better posture, but it does it for you. You don't need to do anything.
You just
I'm
put it
just
on.
going to put it on.
Everyday things. So whilst you're walking down to pick the kids up from school, whilst, you know, working from home, have it on while you sat down. And when you do get up and go up the stairs to the toilet, you've just got that extra bit of weight, which is going to help you burn those extra calories. You can check it all out on our website. I know we're going to have a really busy night tonight. When we have Fiona, we do tend to have sellouts. So do please shop really, really smartly and really quickly. Shopontv.co.uk. It is all there for you, all at great discounted prices.
Have a little scroll down, take a look at all the items. If you want to multi-order across the show, you'll only pay that one postage. So do exactly that. You might want to buy something for yourself. You might still want to get Christmas gifts. It's all there for you. When it comes to fitness, the fact we've got lowest prices on some items, brand new items like the weighted vest.
And delivered in time for Christmas.
Yes.
So great as Christmas gifts, but also to keep that balance over Christmas when you're eating a little bit too much. Don't gain all that weight and feel really stodgy and tired and drained by the time you get to New Year and then try and do a New Year's resolution. Start over Christmas and actually start the New Year already feeling better about yourself.
Definitely, because we know we're going to eat a bit more. We know we're not going to do much movement. And actually, maybe there are some people watching that have made a decision not to spend time with their family because they've lost mobility.
Yeah,
and I always say
true.
it's so sad when you get to a stage where you stop saying yes to life and the things you want to do in it. LegMaster is something in the comfort of your home, standing, sitting, that is going to help strengthen tone. It's going to help with those oops moments. It's going to help, you know, maybe you've stopped taking long journeys because you're worried about where the bathrooms,
We've had so many stories, haven't we, over the past?
So
People that won't fly anymore because they're worried if they can't get to the toilet when they need to get to the toilet, it's going to be too late. So they won't travel anymore. And it can be absolutely horrendous if you're in that situation. And it's girls and guys. This is working the pelvic floor. And I think some people think only women have pelvic floors.
Oh, yes. The pelvic floor are the 4 muscles that literally support the bladder. Men and women have bladders. And funny enough, I was saying to Francesca this morning, I said, look, the one thing I am going to mention on air, I mean, you can see here, you are starting to lift and tone. You know, if things have gone a bit too far south, lifting them up, toning them, strengthening, burning calories, releasing happy dolphins.
My happy dolphins.
The terminology that I have stolen from you and used it worldwide. But it is also that, you know, resistance training, strength training, everything.
Strength is so important.
60 seconds a day. But no, 60 seconds a day. I'm just like, you know what? I want to tick all those boxes.
I'm sure lots of people at home are
60
thinking,
seconds.
hang on a minute. Did Fiona just say 60
1
minutes?
minute.
60
maximum.
seconds.
Maximum. I did 9 repetitions when I first got on this, and I just thought, you know what, this is just amazing.
You
I
will
could
be
feel
blown away.
muscles toning, strengthening in 9 seconds. And the next day I kind of did 10. Then I worked up, but never more than a minute.
And even if we're standing or sitting, we're working all those. So sitting down, are we still working that pelvic floor?
We are working the pelvic floor, inner thigh, outer thigh, burning calories, releasing endorphins, but no electricity.
Yeah.
Nice, quiet moments. But no, funny if I say, let's go back to it. I was talking to Francesca because you're talking about men with pelvic floors. Well, my husband, who did invent this for me, started getting up in the middle of the night at like 3 o'clock to kind of go and have a little visit to the toilet. And I'm like, what's going on here? Because then, of course, he's woken me up, and then do I get back to sleep? And then it's like, he said, well, I said, you've been using the LegMaster. And I'm like,
no,
come on, just get on. You invented it. You know what it does. Guess what? Not getting up in the middle of the night anymore.
Yeah. We've had emails from gentlemen that have stopped golfing because they know they won't get round the golf course without needing to go to toilet. Lots of comments then. I know it's not particularly nice to talk about, but just can't stop that dripping afterwards. To help get that control back. And honestly, the NHS are passionate that pelvic floor exercises are so important. But pelvic floor exercises normally mean you laying down on the ground.
The floor,
and they're so difficult to do right.
Well, it's that elevator, isn't it? First floor, second floor, and I'm like, what floor? How do I get up to the second floor?
Am I doing this right?
Yeah, and then then I get distracted. Did I put the wash on? And I need to turn the oven off, and I need to go pick up the kids, and then
that's it.
It's over.
But actually, when you look at this thermo image, you'll actually see the areas we're actually working. Well, you see it all on the legs, but all around that pelvic floor area.
Definitely. On the left-hand side is inactivity. The black is the handlebar. On the right-hand side is what's happening within 60 seconds on the LegMaster, and it is a thermal image, so it shows the areas of the body that are warming up. The muscles are being activated, and when the muscles are activated, they're strengthening, toning. Inner thigh, lower abdomen, stomach. You know, maybe it's a flatter stomach you want, but for me, it is the internal functioning. As I'm 60 this year, I've had 5 children. This part of my body was not very great until the LegMaster was created.
And it's just a minute a day. And, of course, not only working that pelvic floor, but the inner thigh. Perhaps it's those slim jeans you want on. Perhaps you want that gap between your thighs. But it's the legs, getting those stronger legs, lifting that bottom, because everything does tend to go south, doesn't it, as you get older. It works so many muscle groups by just getting onto this for 60 seconds a day.
Toning your glutes, strengthening your core, lifting your bottom, like you said, activating that pelvic floor muscle that's so important. Now, if you want to go for this, there are 2 colour options. There's a blue or there's a purple. 366263 is the item number. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, it's just $24.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. It's for every and any level of fitness. That's the other thing, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It is the perfect place to start. A lot of people say it's too late. There's nothing I can do. There really is. Use it sitting down. Start with 1 repetition. I can tell you right now, it is very simple to use. Hands on the handlebar. Literally, I mean, you can see Francesca here sitting down. This is 0 impact. This is great for activating, waking up those muscles that maybe you really are feeling have gone to sleep. But standing up, it's holding onto the handlebar, 1 foot on the pedal, the other foot on the pedal. And as soon as you do that, you're like, OK, I know what it's doing. You can feel the inner thigh, you feel the outer buttock, you feel the leg muscles being fired up, strengthening, toning. Maybe it's the slimming at the age of 60. Not so sure about that. But it'll do that anyhow. Burning calories, comes fully assembled. Just stick the handlebar. It's easy to store. You can take the handlebar off, put it under the sofa. Absolutely perfect. Use it whilst you're doing a Teams call. You could just be doing the legs and no one sees it. But huge benefits for. I mean, it can only be described as a microscopic amount of time.
Yeah.
For my daughter,
got
for myself.
60 seconds,
yeah.
haven't you, in
for
your
my
day.
father.
Stock-wise, Now, this sells out time and time again. The very first time we brought this to air, I don't think we had it for more than 45 minutes.
I think it was 27
I was going to say half an hour.
I was like, 27 minutes?
I thought, I can't exactly remember. I knew it was a small amount of time. We have got more stock than we normally have, but yeah, I know it's going to go really, really quickly. And remember, this is the last scheduled in show that we have with Fiona, obviously before Christmas, and guaranteed delivery in time for Christmas as well. So please, please do check your baskets through. This is your first step to perhaps a healthier, happier, fitter, stronger you, without having to put too much effort in.
60 seconds, 1 minute. We've all got 1 minute a day, haven't we?
Oh,
if you want to add it to your basket, 366263 is the item number. Everything that we've got on the show is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. There you will find everything. We've got lots of demonstrations coming up for you, lots of product demonstrations, the whole range we're going to try and squeeze in, aren't we?
But we have got Sellout Fiona with us, so it's only going to be as long as the stock is there. So if you want easy fitness and you want to learn more, you want to make some changes, stay with us and we'll tell you all about it next.
See you in a minute.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shayley, but we're Shayley Fiona.
Yes, we are.
We've got Fiona back with us, which is always super exciting because Fiona brings us the easiest ways to exercise.
Easy, effortless and effective. I like all the E words.
Yeah, brilliant.
And you've got your absolute number one sold worldwide and sells out with us time and time again.
Definitely. Invented for me by my husband. Thank you. 30 years ago nearly. And yeah, we've sold 5 million worldwide. And I think the reason it's sold worldwide is it just does what it says it's going to do. And it does so much in a maximum of 60 seconds for all levels of fitness, for the total beginner and the person who's super advanced as well, all ages.
Now, we are back in stock. This sells out time and time again. If you want to get hold of this, the LegMaster details are on your screen. You just need the number at the top of your screen. 366263 is your item number. And we're seeing here, Fiona, all the muscles that we activate.
Definitely. There is a magical curve at the bottom, a patented curve that you're lifting your body weight up, activating, toning, strengthening, slimming, burning calories, releasing happy endorphins. So clearing away those blue moments that we get a lot of at this time of the year, but helping with mobility, stability, keeping you strong on your legs, keeping you looking great if you're on the beach in Australia at this time of the year. Just huge amounts of health benefits. And also ticking that box that you've done something. How many people watching now got to the end of the day and they're thinking, I haven't done anything today, and they feel guilty? Think about the internal muscles as well. On the left-hand side is basically the inactivity of a body. It's cold, it's blue. Black is the handlebar. The right-hand side is showing what's happening within 60 seconds on the LegMaster. It's a thermal image. The orange and the red are the areas that are warming up. The muscles are being activated, toned, strengthened. Inner thigh, lower abdomen, pelvic floor, which after 5 children, mine wasn't even on the floor, it was in the basement. So these are really important muscles. It's not just what you look like on the outside. At the age of 60, I kind of need to keep things strong on the inside as well.
It is when you cough, when you sneeze, and it's just too late for the girls and for the guys as well. That pelvic floor is so important, and it's working all of those muscle groups without you thinking about it in just 60 seconds. So do grab that whilst we've got stock, because it does sell out time and time again. Sold out last time, sold out the first time we went to air in half an hour, so grab it while the stock is there. And get yourself that balance over Christmas, because this will be delivered in time for Christmas, or perhaps a great Christmas gift. But we've got so much more.
Yeah, we've got the full range from Fiona. The Gym Magic, when we first did this, again, this is a gym in the palm of your hand. Now, this is Francesca. This is one of Fiona's daughters. This is seated exercise, stood exercise, stretching.
I mean, it literally does everything. It can be a rowing machine. It can be all the piece of equipment in the gym. It could be lying, standing, sitting. If you need to protect your back, it's perfect. We have DVDs that go with it, beginner, intermediate, advanced, seated. We're there to hold your hand. There's a wall chart. There's an amazing bag designed by myself. This is absolutely perfect for the gift, for yourself, for your family. It's for all ages. Look at the muscles being activated, tone. These are resistance bands. It is adjustable, so it can strengthen with you. Perfect place to start if you're sitting there going, it's too late, I don't know what to do. If you want to target your upper arms, great for mobility, range of motion. It's going to help with bone density. I mean, honestly, I could talk about this for 6 hours and I would never be able to show you all of the different stretching, easy, effortless stretching.
We learn different exercises,
we get different
don't we?
exercises every show we do. We're like, oh gosh, you can do this. Could be a rowing machine. This could be like a bike. It's honestly phenomenal.
For me, it's just
a great gift for stretching in the morning.
Just been the stretching, because I do suffer with my back.
Every single
but
day.
For me personally, I get up in the morning and I just stretch out with it.
And it is so annoying doing shows with you, because by the end of the show, I'm like, well, my favourite moves have just changed, and I now have to do another DVD.
But now there's so many more.
Yes.
And of course, there are loads of actually VTs that you can actually watch and sort of work out alongside.
Great inspiration. There's beginners, seated, intermediate, advanced workouts, and you get links to all of those, so you've got that inspiration.
But you must order that really quickly, and a great price. If you think about gym membership, my gym membership going up to £75. They sent me a letter the other day. No. Whereas you've got a gym in the palm of your hand for £39. It's incredible value for money and a great gift. So if you're thinking about someone that does like to exercise, perhaps travels a lot, go in a suitcase, they can take it to work with them, take it to a hotel, it's phenomenal. But grab it while the stock is there. But there is so much more as well. And this next piece, oh my word, we love.
Yeah, I love this. I always think we sit too much, and I've always said to people, you need to get off the sofa. We sit too much, it's not allowed, sitting is really not great for you. Now I'm like, actually, it's okay to sit. I give you permission to sit, because this is active sitting. As you can see, there's no electricity, there's no sound, there's no impact on her joints. This is great for mobility. Resistance bands, every movement, she has got resistance training going on, which is perfect. So it is brilliant for the lower body. She can also do the upper body, which is pulling the arms in. But the great thing about this is, it is activating core muscles. This is replacing those lovely, what are they called, sit-ups or crunches that I never know how to do. And I think if ever I've tried, I put my neck out.
I just hurt my neck.
So it is the perfect way to interrupt your sitting and get upper body, lower body, burning calories, releasing endorphins, the whole thing, but with zero impact on the body. So if you're somebody that just wants to interrupt your sitting, but get moving, get the mobility of the legs, tone, strengthen, it's absolutely perfect. And again, #1 seller in America, Australia. I love it.
We've got stock at the minute, but
fully assembled, lies flat. We'll show you.
It goes so flat, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it goes under. Yeah,
but we'll show you loads of demonstrations. You do though need to order really quickly. We're busy on lots of items. Yeah, I've got a choice of 2 colours or 3 colours actually, but it doesn't really matter which colour option you go for. There's if you do want the black option, it is very low in stock. There's a purple and purple and black as well. But if you just want the black option, order it really quickly. Now, step and stretch.
Step and stretch.
It's a sneaky little one, this.
I know, I love this. It's a great way of getting your steps in. If you're there, getting at the end of the day, thinking it's too dark, it's raining, it's too icy, I'm not out there. Get your steps in with this. But brilliant for mobility and flexibility on what I believe is one of the most important parts of your body, the part of the body that keeps you connected to life. You know, your ankles, your lower legs. How many people watching are like, I'm shuffling, I can't pick up my feet, and you're fearful of falling. Uneven pavements, you know, just another reason to maybe, you know, not even go to visit your relatives because you're not that strong on your feet. So this is a perfect way to keep the ankles mobile. Keep it, you know, life doesn't move in straight lines. Life moves side to side. So to be able to rotate the ankles, to strengthen that lower leg all the way through to the hip, but whilst you're sitting, whilst you're on a Teams call, whilst you're watching Shop on TV, before you wake up in the morning.
Under your desk.
I know. How many people at the end of the day go, oh, I've got to put my feet up. Oh, my feet are killing me. This is the perfect way to keep the circulation going. when I get off airplanes, my feet are like this
Yes.
big. I try to put my shoes on and I'm like, no, I must have the person's shoes next to me. I can't put them on now. I've gained 3 shoe sizes. This is a great way of getting the flexibility. It's a brilliant price
I used
today.
to have really
Brilliant
weak
price.
ankles when I was young, and I think that would have been really beneficial
Yes.
to me. But it's there available for you at crazy price.
Crazy price.
We're not quite sure why it's gone down to £29 from virtually 70, but it has. So do pop that in a basket. And again, another great gift idea. Perhaps you know someone that suffers with their legs with poor circulation, or you know with their feet swelling and things, could be a great gift idea. Something else though that you may notice, we're all wearing actually those shorts. Sneakily wearing his under his outfit.
Well, that's the great thing. This is a weighted vest that we're all wearing. Underneath here, you can see I've got it on as well. £2 in weight, a kilo, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know why we've chosen a kilo is anything heavier, and I tried 2, 3 kilos, 4 kilos, I just ended up taking them off. And then I'm moving, and I just thought, no, I want to have something that I can put on that's going to do the health benefits for me without me doing anything that I normally would do.
So what does this do when we
And
wear
not
it?
just when you're working out.
No, whilst it could turn health chores into health benefits, household chores into health benefits.
Yes,
we
cleaning
like
the
that.
house.
Just going for a walk.
Walking,
We're doing an even bigger workout in the LegMaster because we've got that 1 extra £2 weight.
So having that extra weight, how does that help us?
Well, it helps. It's resistance training. It's cardiovascular. You're using your muscle a little bit more. But the other thing I love about this, Hayley, is how many people feel their posture could improve?
Yes.
So with this small amount, and it is one size fits all.
Yeah, I've got the same one on, yep, fully
It is made of neoprene, so super comfortable. We've made it at the top, so it's not round your waist and it's not sweaty and horrible. All you have to do is click it on. But as soon as you click it on, what it does do is brings you back.
It lifts you, doesn't it?
It's great. So opening the chest muscles. And how many of us are on social media? How many of us are on? But this is the perfect way of incorporating it into, it could be into yoga or Pilates. It could be into going for your walk. Francesca loves to go for a walk with it. She's like, why not? Why wouldn't I just put it on and just get extra health benefit for doing nothing more than I normally would do? But for me, doing the shopping, taking the laundry out. Every time you move, you got that little bit of health benefit, burning calories.
And it could be under your clothes, so if you are thinking it doesn't need to show, put your blouse over the top, put your jumper over the top. But we're busy on everything. Check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website, go to our live hour. You'll see everything that we've got. You can order as many different items as you like. It will just be that one delivery. But do remember, we sell out time and time and time again when Fiona is with us. And the LegMaster, oh my word, nearly always sells out. I think virtually every time it's been to air, it has sold out. We have got stock available, but it is massively busy. So please, whatever items you want, remember, delivered in time for Christmas as well.
We're going to run you through everything, but we've got to start with the LegMaster because of what you see there. Lifting your pelvic floor, strengthening your core, shaping your legs.
And 60 seconds.
Doing it all in a minute. Yes,
in
please.
60 seconds.
So
crazy.
I think we should start the story right at the beginning with you, Fiona, because you're not someone who loves the gym.
Oh, I'm allergic to gym.
Okay.
I'm queen of lazy, and my daughter is here now. She'll vouch for me. I don't go and do gym workouts. Well, I actually think if I can get a huge amount of health benefits in 1 minute a day, and actually there's 1,441 minutes in each day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can spare one.
You could spare, even I, Mrs. Busy, can spare one. But if I can get my pelvic floor back to where it was before I had my 5 children, and if I can get toned and strengthened and also tick that box that I do 1 minute and I'm like, I've done my workout. And that often is in the morning whilst I'm cleaning my teeth.
Such a
just get it done. I feel so good about myself.
When you've done something.
Yeah, I say to my friends, I've done my workout today. I don't need to tell them it's 60 seconds. No. And actually, I don't even do 60 seconds. I cheat. I do 100 repetitions. It takes me 44 seconds. That is how lazy I am. But no, it was, going back to the beginning, it was invented for me by my husband. I'd had far too many children. My eldest is here
Don't
tonight.
be offended, Francesca.
She was the
not
first.
Your fault, Francesca.
She was the first of the demise of the pelvic floor.
She was.
But,
the first to
and then it literally was downhill after that. But no, I said to my husband, look, you're an inventor. He was an award-winning inventor, doing the upper arms and doing whatever manly things he was in his man cave creating. And I said, stop. I want you to create something for me. I need help. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't have time. I can't be bothered. I want to sleep better. I want to feel better. I want to fit into my clothes again. And I want to be able to cough, sneeze and laugh without going, oops.
And that's a big thing, isn't it?
Oh,
when your
massive.
pelvic floor isn't as strong as it should be. And when you do have that sneeze in the shop and you try and cross your legs really quick.
Yeah.
We've heard so many stories about people not wanting to travel because they're worried if they're on a plane.
And Christmas
they
is
won't
coming.
get to the toilet. Travelling in the car.
Relatives,
will they be able
going
to
to see
stop?
relatives.
You know, how far will they have to go to get to the loo? So if it is preventing you doing things, honestly, exercise to the pelvic floor is so important. But it's not just the ladies that have a pelvic floor, because I think a lot of people, or guys probably, think it is just as ladies.
Well, it's associated with pregnancies, because obviously the pelvic floor are the 4 muscles that support the bladder, and when you have a baby, it all gets a little bit condensed. So that is a massive impact for women. But no, men have a pelvic floor, and funnily enough, the creator of the product recently started getting up in the night. 3 a.m. and I'm like, what's going on here? Because then I'm awake and then it's like, and I even get back to sleep. Oh yeah, normally at like 6:30, just when the alarm's about to go. Not helpful. And then you end up with a grumpy man who's tired as well. And I said, have you done your LegMaster? And he's like,
no.
Which is code for no. I said, when was the last time you did your LegMaster? He's the creator, he knows exactly what it does. So I'm like, OK, on it, yeah.
Let's go.
He said, I can't do many. I said, but you start with a few, like I did. Well, guess what? Not getting up at 3 a.m. Simple solution to just
we've got to let you know, we were supposed to say 10% of the blue stock has gone.
There are 2 colour options, and the blue is absolutely flying.
A quarter of the stock has gone. So if you want it in the blue option, please be quick. This will be going probably in the next few minutes.
Remember where it works. It works all of those legs. It works all of those muscles. It works the inner thigh. Perhaps it's slimmer legs. Perhaps you want to wear those tight jeans. Perhaps you're going on holiday early next year and you don't want to gain all that excess weight over Christmas. Get this before Christmas and start working out over Christmas when we know we eat that little bit extra. But lifting that buttocks, you know, you really are getting stronger legs. Perhaps you find your legs are just that bit more, you know, weaker doing stairs, or you're not walking so far through the winter months and you want to keep that strength, doing exactly that. Working that core, getting that flatter tummy, but also working inside, working that pelvic floor. And we've had so many emails. I've got emails. We've worked with Fiona for many years, and so many emails about life-changing things that have happened by using the LegMaster. And it is just 60 seconds a day. And I think, Fiona, that's why so many people succeed, because we haven't all got an hour in a day to exercise.
No, definitely not. And here you can see Francesca, my eldest daughter, using it sitting down. I think a lot of people get to the what's time in their life where they just think it's too late. There's nothing I can do. Maybe you've got to the end of the year and you had a New Year's resolution and you're suddenly realising, yeah, you know what, I didn't stick to it. I didn't stick to that gym membership. It became a gym donation. But this is the perfect way, whilst you're sitting, to start. Literally start sitting, then progress to just a couple of repetitions. As soon as you get on it, literally, all you have to do, it comes fully assembled. We don't do assembly.
You don't have to build it.
And if something arrives in a box and I'm like,
in pieces.
I don't know what that is.
We're pretty lazy with everything, really.
Well, no, I'm not good at that either, but yeah.
I've opened boxes and honestly put the top back down and put the tape on and sent it back, because there's so many different
you have to stick the handlebar in. It doesn't come like this. You just stick the handlebar in. But all you have to do, if you are standing, again, perfect place to start is sitting. If you feel you're not that balanced, but you want to become more balanced, holding your handlebar, one foot on, it moves a bit, but it stops. The other foot on. Now, literally start with 2 or 3 repetitions. And that you might be like, oh, that's good. But you will feel inner thighs. You'll feel leg muscles. You'll feel muscles waking up. But these are great muscles for stability, for mobility, for balance. You know, how many people have got to the end of the year and they don't have that stability anymore? Look at these muscles firing up. These are important muscles to keep you strong in your legs, to help you say yes to life. And whether that is getting in and out of the car, seeing relatives at Christmas, this year you've thought, I'm not strong enough anymore. Maybe you are starting to lose the finer details of life. And with just 1 minute a day, you could get back really important things. Maybe you've stopped playing golf. You know, maybe you've stopped just the gardening because you can't get off the floor. You know, there are certain simple things in life that can mean so much to us.
It's those day-to-day tasks that are taken away from you,
exactly, and that can be so sad. And sometimes people think, well, what can I do in a minute? Well, you can't necessarily go for a swim for a minute
you can't do anything.
go for a walk for a minute.
Jog for a minute.
No, but
it's
what
not going to
can
do
you
a great
do? Exactly.
Whereas this has been developed and designed. So in a minute, you work so many. Honestly, once you get on this, because you might think, really, a minute will be enough. You'll be like,
no,
maximum.
you've
done a minute.
Maximum a minute, honestly.
I've got some great emails, and these are ones from previous when we've actually worked with Fiona in the past. And this couple, they were 75, and they think it's for any age. They recommended it to the sister-in-law who was in her 80s, and she loves her LegMaster. I always say to my husband Dave, who's allergic to exercise, he does 100 repetitions. She says, I do 40, which is great. I look forward to using it though, and they have it out all the time, so they just have it there so they can jump on and off it as they want to. So my legs feel so much stronger, and it's really helping my core. I'd recommend it to everybody watching. She said the price is fantastic. She said I would have paid £200 for it. She says it's absolutely worth it. And that was a couple from years ago. This is a product, and we've got so many that are right up to date. These ones were sent to us personally. Thanks for introducing me to the LegMaster and the pelvic floor exercise. I thought this was only for women. I've had my LegMaster for 2 weeks now. I've been to the doctors for issues with my pelvic floor and my weakness, and I've actually noticed a big improvement. Obviously, we can't make any claims, but it's working that pelvic floor area. I'm 65, so most exercise is difficult for me, but the LegMaster is fantastic because it is there, ready to use at any time. I'm popping on and off it all day, and I've just managed to do 62, which is the best yet. And these go on. I've got pages of these. And this one from a mum, I've got a 5 and a 4-year-old, and they were at the time, and she was 40, so she had children late in life and very close. She says things dropped no matter what I did. Nothing worked. Thanks to the LegMaster, I can now play on the trampoline without worrying. I wouldn't be without it now. Yeah. And we've had so many of these, haven't we?
Well, we sold the LegMaster worldwide. We've sold over 5 million products now, and people always say, how could you sell 5 million? Because it actually does what it's supposed to do. And I think the great thing is because it is just a minute, people will commit to it. So many people have great anticipations. Oh, New Year's resolution, the gym membership, the Pilates class, those body pump things. And then they just don't go.
Yeah.
So
it's too much, isn't it?
It's too much.
We've just had Christmas, so you've been as lazy as you could be. You've eaten more than you ever normally eat. And then all of a sudden in January, we think we can eat a lot less and we can start exercising like crazy. And it just doesn't work. And that's why I think New Year's resolutions fail. Why not start right now? Get this home right now. And over Christmas, because you'll get this before Christmas, do that little bit of exercise. And the great thing is, it is that little bit of exercise. This is 60 seconds a day, which you can fit in even if you've got visitors over for Christmas. 60 seconds while the kettle's boiling in the morning. 60 seconds, even have it in the bathroom. You could be brushing your teeth if you want to and using it whilst you're in the bathroom, because it doesn't need to be plugged in. It is an absolute bestseller with us. It sells out time and time again. And I think the reason people succeed is it is quick, it is easy. You can use it seated as well. And it's using so many different muscles and working that core, but working the pelvic floor. If you're in a situation as a man or a woman and you are having those moments when you sneeze, when you cough, or you're desperate to go to the toilet, honestly, the NHS are passionate that you should do pelvic floor exercises, but they're really difficult to do. You have to lay down onto the floor. You're not quite sure, am I actually using my pelvic floor? This automatically works that pelvic floor, and for so many, it has been life-changing. We never make claims, but you've got a product that's so affordable and a product you can get home and try that could be that solution to that problem you've lived with for years. Or perhaps it is you just want to get those slimmer legs. Perhaps you want to get into those skinny jeans. Perhaps you've got a holiday coming up quite early on in the new year. This is the product that in 60 seconds can make such a difference to all of that lower body. It's phenomenal. And we're super busy. If you want the blue, 40% of the entire stock. We've only just quarter. 40% of the... We're so busy. And also really busy as well for our vest, which whilst we're wearing this, so just jot down the item numbers. 366263 is your item number for your LegMaster. Pop that in a basket, but perhaps pop this alongside it, because Fiona, without even realising, we're actually doing an even better workout just because we've got this vest
Well, this
on.
is the ultimate in sneaky fitness,
Isn't
because
it?
actually, I always think, things are effortless and, easy and efficient, but this really is effortless. One size fits all.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, I'm not going to get it on, Fiona.
It's super adjustable. All you have to do is pop it on.
And
We've made it...
It makes such a difference as soon as you put it on.
It is about posture. I mean, I love the weight. It helps you literally as soon as you put it on.
So true.
It opens up the chest. It makes you stand taller. And we've chosen £2, which actually is quite a small weight, but it's the kind of weight that when you put it on, you can forget about it for the whole day. So you get the benefit.
Under your clothes. It could be under your blouse, under your jumper.
It's super
so
soft.
if you just want to wear it doing everyday things like going to the shops, it's going to make that difference.
Yes, very comfy. You could wear it if it stretches here. We put it in a position where it's not around the waist. It's not in the, you know, it's not going to make you sweaty.
Good idea,
It's neoprene, so you can wash it.
So whether you're sat, standing, moving.
But the thing I love about it is it does it for you. If I'm just doing housework, I'm getting health benefits. If I've just walked out to put the bin away, I'm getting health benefits.
Why is that, Fiona?
Because it is 1 kilo. It's £2. It is a little weight, not only just for great posture, but this small amount of weight is going to add resistance training, strength training. It comes fully assembled again. We have a super strap here, which does come out this end. Which end is it? This adjusts all the way out.
I feel like an air hostess.
Yes, look at this. Yes, buckle up like this. Undo it like that. But seriously, all you have to do, pop it on. As I say, it's soft. It's so comfortable. And it allows you, just by going for a walk. So this would allow somebody from the side, OK, somebody who has got a chest this big. OK, so it's a lot bigger.
So that's why it's one size fits all. I've popped on exactly the same vest that Hayley, that Fiona and Francesca are wearing, and it's fully adjustable. Literally, you just pop it on like a waistcoat, and it's 1 kilo in weight, or £2, as Fiona always says.
It's going to help you burn more calories. If you want to use it alongside exercising, walking, jogging, running, honestly, absolutely phenomenal. But just for every day, pop it on under your clothes, under a blouse, under a jumper, under your work clothes. And even if you're sat most of the day, the times when you do stand up and you go up the stairs, when you walk around the kitchen, when you walk around the office, it's giving you that extra bit of a workout, that extra bit of a helping hand. Strength is like resistance. It's like doing a little bit of weights,
training,
but for the whole of the body. Yeah.
As soon as you put it on, you feel. For me, it was that
standing up tall.
That lift.
I know. How many of us are on mobiles and watching this and just sitting? The thing I loved about it, because I actually created it because I want people to get a bit of benefit without doing anything. It is the perfect for the lazy person. And I created it for a weight that you are going to keep it on. I tried one slightly heavier and all I did was take it off because I'm like...
Because then you're uncomfortable, it gets in the way.
And this gives you the health benefits throughout the day. Super soft, super comfortable, washable, the whole bit. But when I put it on, I'm like, I have never stood so tall. And my posture now has improved so much, literally just because I put this on. It's like putting your T-shirt on or putting your jumper on.
I bet you've seen similar things that are full posture, but then this is that extra weight, which is also helping with that burning more calories, giving that resistance to the body, helping strengthen as well when you do the everyday things. And whether that is you exercising with this on, or whether this is you shopping, going to pick the kids up from school, pop it into your basket. Incredible value for money at $39.99. Of course, you can split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3. We're busy on absolutely everything on the website. Go to our live show, and that gives you a sneaky look at all that we've got coming up.
Then if you just scroll down, you'll see all of our products. The hero product at the moment is the LegMaster. Hundreds of you going for that right now. Please, if you want to get hold of that, get it whilst we've got it in stock. We just mentioned the weighted vest. A lot of you are multi-ordering. You'll only pay one postage if you multi-order across the show. Maybe you want to buy things for you, for your fitness into the new year, and buy Christmas gifts because delivered in time for Christmas.
It would only be really another £13 in your PayPal basket, wouldn't you? Because you won't be paying any extra delivery.
Extra postage.
So yeah, do grab that for yourself and exercise, or just do your daily things with that on. There's so much more coming up as well, so do please stay with us. But we've got to get back to the LegMaster. If you want the blue, you are going to have to be quick. Another 10% has gone, so we're now at, or is it 20% has gone? It's actually 60% now, the stock. So another 20% of that stock has sold out and gone in the blue. If we're absolutely honest, if you all checked out the blue would disappear. So everybody, doesn't mean you can't still order it. It's the first people to order and check out now. But the blue, every bit we've got is in people's baskets. So there'll be more people ordering than stock available soon. So please do check your basket through. You have got the option of the purple, but if it's the blue you want, grab it whilst it's there. And get it home, Fiona, and start using it. But not for an hour a day.
No. Oh, gosh, no. Can't do an hour a day. No. Just a few seconds. I mean, use it sitting down. We have my lovely eldest daughter here, just using it sitting down. But, you know, perfect place to start. I think so many of us get to an age, and I'm 60 this year, that they just say, it's too late. There's nothing I can do. And there's nothing I can do for a minute that's going to make some big difference. But that's where the LegMaster has really stepped up to the mark. And it has delivered huge health benefits worldwide. We've sold over 5 million. And it is to help strengthen the pelvic floor. It is help keep strength, mobility. It is help to keep slimmer and more toned. One of the things we did, I used to do actually here you can see the buttocks lifting. And that is a brilliant, maybe it's just your skinny jeans don't feel great anymore. You know, maybe it is just helping you stay mobile, helping you stay stronger. Is this the first Christmas that you're not spending with your family because you just don't feel strong enough to get in and out of the car? You don't feel strong enough to carry your grandchild.
Yeah.
There are so many, you know, I just think we become a prisoner of lack of mobility.
I love you saying age strong.
Yes.
Because I think it's so sad when you do have to stop doing the things you like because, you know, you just haven't got that strength anymore, and it's keeping that strength. If you don't use it, you do lose it, sadly, don't you?
Definitely.
But I know lots of things are daunting. Going to a gym, lots of you wouldn't do. Going out running and walking, especially in the wet and the cold and the dark. But this is in your home. You could be in your pyjamas, doesn't matter what you look like, put a sensible pair of shoes on, and in 60 seconds, you've done your full body workout for that lower body.
Yeah.
And not only the bits you see, but the bits inside as well.
And that now being more elderly, needing to deal with bone density, muscle mass, pelvic floors being in the basement just because of ageing as well as having children, that becomes really important because, again, like you're saying, and we were talking about it earlier, ageing is a benefit.
It really is.
It is a privilege.
It's a privilege,
We're
yeah.
a privilege to have got to 60 in my
So you
case.
want to keep living, don't you?
And just saying yes to life. I love that expression because so often as we get older, we stop doing things. We can't do certain things. And I think it's a real shame whether it is the gardening, whether it is going for a little walk with your dog.
Yeah.
You know, it's so easy to start losing the finer details of life when there is a solution. And so many of my reviews worldwide, go on to any of the LegMaster reviews in Australia or in America or in Canada, so many reviews are like, you know what, it's enabled me to put back into my life things that I couldn't do before.
It could just be those daily things, couldn't it? Yeah, exactly.
You know, actually playing with the kids on the trampoline, because when they went on the trampoline before, they always wanted instantly to go to the,
trampoline.
the toilet. So
How many women could do that?
Absolutely. There's so many benefits from just doing 60 seconds a day on here. And honestly, you might think, really, 60? Just 60 seconds. You know when you've done 60 seconds on here.
Yeah.
I think actually you'll start out much lower and then you'll realise how, just because of the design,
It's the
very
angle.
clever design, it's the angle that actually allows you, with just that easy movement, that you are working all of those leg muscles. You're working and strengthening all of those legs. You're lifting the buttocks. You're working and helping to flatten the core. But you're also working that pelvic floor inside, which, without even thinking. If you do have those cough and sneeze moments when you know you're just going to go, if you don't do things like flying or travelling anymore because you know you just won't be able to get to the toilet, you don't go out at all, really, because you just know you're going to struggle to sit through that whole movie without needing to go to the loo. And you'll only go to the theatre if you can sit on the end just in case you need to go to the toilet. I've been desperate at times for the loo, and there is nothing worse. And if you can do something to help strengthen that pelvic floor, to help with those problems, for the girls and the guys, we've had so many emails from gentlemen who stopped golfing because they couldn't do the 8 rounds of golf, you know, the 8 holes, whatever you do, without needing to go to the toilet. Honestly, you have got a product, I think, for all ages. It may be that you're in your 20s and 30s and you just want slimmer legs. You want that gap between the legs. I've been desperate always. I've always had thunder thighs to have that gap between my legs. And it's a really difficult area to work. This is working in that area. But then all of those muscles, lifting that bottom, perhaps you're fed up of that hanging bottom. Everything goes down south, doesn't it? Get that lift to that bottom again. Perhaps it's that flatter tummy, but working the pelvic floor at the same time is going to be beneficial to all and everybody. But you do need to check your basket out. We are so massively busy. Blue now, I would say more people are ordering than stock is available. 2/3 of the stock has sold out and gone. The rest and more is in baskets. If you do miss out on the blue, go for the purple. But we are going to, I think, sell out the blue very, very quickly. Please do check your checkout button. Don't press that button. It says sold out. This sells out time and time and time again. We have got a little bit more stock. It's going to be delivered to you in time for Christmas. So exercise over. It's 60 seconds a day. You can, even if you've got visitors with you all over Christmas, just while the kettle's boiling in the morning, have it in the bedroom. 60 seconds is done in an instant, and that is your workout for the day. And there are so many 5-star reviews. So many people say life-changing. And Sean, we've read over the years so many of these.
We have, and do you know, it is exactly that, what Hayley said, life-changing for some people. Robert said this: thanks for introducing me to the LegMaster and pelvic floor exercise. I thought this was only for women. I've had my LegMaster for 2 weeks now. I've been to the doctors for issues with my pelvic floor weakness, and I've noticed a big improvement. I'm 65, so most exercise is difficult for me, but the LegMaster is fantastic. And because it's there, ready to use at any time, I'm popping on and off it all day. I love that. I just managed to do 62 repetitions, the best yet, but I do it 3 or 4 times a day. Don't think about it, try it. That's great from Robert, that you can see just there. Wendy, busy mum of 2, this works. I'm a mum of a 5 and a 4-year-old. I'm 40 and having children so late and so close, things just dropped no matter what I did. Nothing worked. Thanks to the LegMaster, I can now play on the trampoline. Go, Wendy, without worrying. I wouldn't be without it now. And these are all the things that we talk about here in the studio. People's personal experiences that make such a difference. But to do it at such a great price, it's down to £68 at the moment whilst it's in stock, because Fiona brings it and it sells out. We're so lucky to have Fiona with us. It's, as far as we know, the only planned show before Christmas and delivered in time for Christmas. So whether it's for you or a Christmas gift, and no assembly, Fiona, when it arrives.
No assembly. But I also think, you say whether it's for you. I mean, how many mums are watching? You spend every penny and all your time on everyone else.
Yeah.
And
Great
actually,
point.
I kind of feel us mums, most important person in the family, because if
You
we
look
don't
after
stay,
everybody else.
yeah, if we
So
don't
you
stay
need
fit
to stay
and strong,
fit and healthy, don't
exactly.
you?
So I think at this time of year, ladies, buy something for yourself. Put yourself at the top of the list, you know, because without you, think about where the family would be. So I think it's a great gift for yourself. And why wait until January the 1st for that New Year's resolution?
Yeah. Get started.
Start now.
Yeah.
We fail the New Year, don't we? And I do think it is because we
pile
start
too much pressure.
Yeah, we start the New Year's resolution after we've just had Christmas, all that extra food, all that extra laziness, sitting down, watching movies, not doing a great deal at all of exercise. We gain that weight, and then all of a sudden in January we think our body's going to accept us not eating so much, and all of a sudden it's exercising to, you know, crazily, and it never works. This is going to be in your home, and even if you start seated, this is allowing you in just 60 seconds to exercise over Christmas. Get that balance in life, which is so important, isn't it?
Definitely. And just do something. Here's Francesca sitting down. This is the perfect place to start. This is for the whole family. This is my father. My father sits, he's 91. His mobility is atrocious. But what he has, he wants to keep a hold of.
Yeah.
He can sit. Just doing the legs like that, activating, toning, strengthening. You're burning calories, you're releasing happy dolphins, helping deal with those overwhelming moments that so many of us have these days. By doing any exercise, that's great. Go for a long walk, go for a lovely cycle, go for a swim. But maybe you're that kind of person that you just don't do that. And I'll put my hand up. I ain't been on a bicycle for years. I don't like getting wet. I don't want to go for a run. It's too dark, it's too cold, it's too wet. I have all the excuses. I have to have time. But have you got 1 minute a day? There's 1,440 of them in each day.
There's a lot.
To just tone, strengthen, get that pelvic floor up to where it was before I had my 5 children. Just feel better in 1 minute. What else can you do in 1 minute that makes you feel great and gives you health benefits?
Anything,
there
is there? You
isn't.
can't
I
brush
don't
your
think
teeth
so.
in 1 minute.
No.
That you're meant to brush
Toast
them
doesn't do
for
in 1
2.
minute.
No,
Coffee doesn't do in 1 minute.
Boil unless there's only a teeny bit of amp water in there. Honestly, 1 minute is nothing. But have a look at what you're doing whilst you're on the LegMaster, because this is working so many muscles, and it's all down to the actual design of the slope.
It's in the base, yeah. It's a 9-degree curve that you're you're lifting your body weight up using the pelvic floor, the internal muscles, the leg muscles, the buttocks. So you're lifting everything that's gone, in my case, way too far south. You're lifting it up, but you're toning, strengthening, better for mobility, stability, balance, but also just getting the heart going, getting the lungs going, circulation, helping you sleep better at night, helping you deal with those overwhelming moments, saying goodbye to the blue moments of these cold, dark, dingy days just throw at us. So for me, the health benefits for 1 minute a day are just an absolute no-brainer, and is why we have sold it. You know, we've sold 5 million all across the world because I think people want easy, effortless solutions.
We're all time poor, aren't we? I think we're all a little bit
lazy.
We don't want to. We don't want to go to a gym. We're intimidated. I can't even get out to go to a gym. You don't want to go out in the wet and the cold. This is in your home, and it is just 60 seconds a day. But got to warn you, if you want the blue, over 80% of the stock sold out and gone. The rest is in baskets and more people trying to order than stock is available. You desperately need to check your baskets out. It's going to be the first colour to sell out.
Yeah, we're now approaching single figures on the blue just here.
But we are as well getting queues on the phones. Yep. So you desperately need to, if you can, get onto the website, and if you get into a basket, check your basket through. On the phones, though, if you can only order on the phones, we'll get to you as soon as we possibly can. So please do check that basket through. For so many, it has been, and it's a big thing to say, but it's been life-changing because it is working, that pelvic floor, as well as toning, strengthening, lifting and all that. Inside the body, it's doing something.
I think for me, personally, at the age of 60, it is that bone density, muscle mass, resistance training, strength training, all these massive ballards come towards me and you're thinking, how do I do the strength training? How do I do the resistance training? Muscle mass, bone density, you know, the cholesterol, the whole thing is like... It's
daunting.
It's frightening, it's daunting. But for me, exactly, the 1 minute a day is just...
And you can't do it wrong.
Well, you can't do it wrong, and it does the strength training, the resistance training. It kind of does it for you. And the other thing, it's funny, when I'm in Milan, they love what we call the wobble test.
Oh, right.
Go on.
Now, this is more like 10, 15 years ago when it was more about aesthetics than internal scaffolding, as I like to call it. 5 kids, everything was way, and now thankfully it's back up. They would say, "Oh, we like the wobble test." I went, "Okay, fine. Stand here." Now needs to come forward.
Uh-oh.
When you do that,
how's the wobble?
Does it wobble? You know? Whereas actually, LegMaster, if you actually want, what's it, chub rub? You want to count with that chub rubby bit, which
Get
is
rid of
lots of us want that thigh gap, don't we?
Thigh gap,
Getting
but
those
it
tight
is
jeans.
the wobble test. You know, when you
like
you know, we're
you
talking,
have no wobble, Fiona.
We're talking kind of concrete here.
She's got LegMaster legs.
And it's 1 minute investment of the day
Yes,
at the age of 60.
Honestly, developed Fiona by her husband.
Yes,
she was like, please design something that's going to work my pelvic floor, you know, keep my legs strong, my muscles toned, you know, lift the bits that are dropping south, but I want it really quick and I want it really easy. And 60 seconds, so definitely really quick.
Maximum.
And really easy, because you can't actually use this wrong. It's not like you can go any other way.
No, you can't. And actually, there's a great place. We're showing you it sitting out as well, but it is just hands-on. We like the handlebar for stability. And literally 1 foot on, the other foot on. And the great thing is even if you just do one, you go, OK, yeah, I understand what... I
get
feel
it.
this,
Yeah.
I feel this. Oh, I feel that pelvic floor exercise that I didn't do. And literally, I started with 9, and I'm like, OK, I did say a minute, but I could only do 9. And my husband said, don't worry. It's efficient, it's effective. Just start with it. You'll strengthen really quickly because you're targeting really hard to reach muscle. Think about it, everything else is forward motion, cycling, running. We don't do this.
No.
I mean, maybe the odd horse rider will go, yeah, they're stronger in the inner thigh. But this isn't important as we move. Life doesn't always move in this. No. We move this way.
Even at the gym, there's only one piece of equipment, and it's vile.
Oh.
It's usually at the top of the stairs. You have to throw your legs
It's
apart.
like, here I am at the gynecologist.
Goodbye.
Good morning.
It's the most embarrassing piece of equipment.
I know.
it's
That's
right in
not
front
nice.
of the mirror, so everybody can have a little look.
Expensive, big, bulky. There's the gym membership. Here I am. No,
we've got to move away. Hundreds of you have got these in baskets right now. If you want to make sure you get it, confirm your order and check your basket out. Remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, $24.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
Limited, which means we're down to the very last.
We've got to go and count
stock.
everything.
You do need to check your baskets through. If you are still on the phones, we haven't had queues on the phones. We will honestly get to you as soon as possible. But if you can get onto the website, it is the quickest and easiest way to get. So do check your basket out as soon as you possibly can. But don't forget to add in all the extras, the weighted actual waistcoat as well, because this is going to help with your exercise and your everyday workout too. But something else you've found, we did give you a sneaky look at it, but we're busy already.
Yeah, you found our fabulous gym magic. This is a gym in the palm of your hands. Amazing resistance that you can adjust really easily. We're going to talk you through it. You can do seated exercises, you can do stood exercises, but the fact that this is just £39, 456359 is the item number. Massive muscle activation across the entire body, whether you're thinking about upper body, lower body, whether you just want it for stretches, it's brilliant for that as well. Now, the item number for this is 456359. At £39, it comes down to £14.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Posture, balance, movement. It's about strengthening and toning, easy fitness, getting the juice in those joints, all those levels from easy stretching to high intensity, whatever you want to do. Now, the other great thing is it comes with 4 different inspirational workouts that you can link through to. There's a seated workout, there's a beginner's, there's an intermediate, and there's an advanced workout. So 456359 is the item number. It really is the gym in the palm of your hand.
It is absolutely incredible, and whether you want to use it as you were using weights, or whether you want to use it as a rowing machine, whether you want to use it for stretching, it is absolutely phenomenal. But take a little look at this.
I love the name of this exercise. It's called the teapot raises. Simple, but very effective. We're working out the arms again, but also all the way through to the front shoulder area and the real shoulder area. Starting in this front position, lifting the arms gently up, then gently down, then gently up, then gently down. Again, if you want to increase the intensity, you're rotating the band round the bar.
Honestly, it is so versatile. This is for absolutely everybody. It can be, if you are super fit and strong, honestly, as you wind these resistance bands, it is like you're changing the weights to the machine, the equipment that you're using. Resistance training, Fiona, is so good for you, isn't it?
Definitely, and with every move, this is either effortless stretches or I'm sitting, Sean, you both are standing up, you can use it lying down. This could be the perfect way to wake up those muscles in the morning. Great for mobility, range of motion. As you can see here, there is a band. These are resistance bands, great for resistance strength training. We go back to the bone density, muscle mass. But as I rotate it round, I'm making it stronger. As I rotate it round, I'm increasing the intensity. So perfect for your child that maybe can't afford the gym membership. This will do everything. Bench presses, chest presses, you know, your upper body, your lower body. This is great for sitting down, getting strength in the legs, or doing core exercises. This, if you fancy doing a rowing machine, this is perfect for your rowing machine. This is £40. There's a fabulous bag that I actually created. I don't create a lot of things, but this is a great rowing machine as well. I honestly defy any movement or any part of the body to strengthen. This won't do. Great portability. Literally, you could carry it with one finger. So if you want to do the buttocks, if you want to do upper shoulder, Francesca's doing some great squats here for buttocks and legs, but she could add resistance if she wants to rotate the band around it. She's now sitting down. She's now doing some chest presses, some bench presses, but these also can be effortless stretches. So maybe you are 90 years old and all you want to do is just some great stretches. You can stand on it and you could just do some gentle stretches, but each stretch is bringing with it resistance training. It's bringing with it greater mobility, strength in the upper body. Maybe it is just your core muscles. Maybe it is just that putting the seatbelt in, putting your coat on that you're really struggling with. So to be able to do a stretch that brings with it resistance, that brings with it strengthening, that brings with it helping range of motion and mobility, flexibility. Any of those things you're going, I can't do that. Or maybe you are somebody saying, I'd love to go to the gym. I know I need to do upper biceps and stretches and squats, but I can't afford that £70 a month. This is perfect. This is the whole of the gym in the palm of your hand, but it's also a rowing machine. It's also getting those stretches in. It's standing, sitting, lying, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. Take it away, put it in your hand luggage, goes in your hand.
I take it on holiday.
I take it everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, after I've been carrying my luggage, I just want to stretch out the upper body. I want to be able to reach for those upper things on the top shelf. But Francesca lives in a house that's about the size of a pillow.
Now, you don't have a lot of space, do you, Francesca?
I'm in a tiny little cottage, and this is just ideal. You can do any exercise you want. Don't need to leave the house. If it's raining, I'm sorted.
Yeah, and it replaces so many different pieces of equipment we were talking about.
Well, we were saying earlier about your friend's husband.
Oh, yes.
Who
challenged you
who's like,
slightly.
well, yes, it's okay saying it's every bit of equipment at the gym, but can't be a rowing machine.
Oh, no,
can it?
absolutely. He was really not very friendly, and I'm not sure, I'm not even sure he is the husband anymore. But yeah, he said, I would like to do a rowing machine, and yours can't do it. And I went, stop press. I said, I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to show you how my £39 versus your £2,000 rowing machine, it does a rowing machine, OK? But it also does core twists. It also does leg strengthening. Oh, it also does upper body mobility for stretching.
And you could be on the bed or the sofa rather than on the floor.
Yeah, you want to do a rowing machine on your bed and change the adjustability, and he just stood there and looked and went, OK, you win.
I bet he loved that.
Yes, but it's so versatile. And the thing I love about it, again, it comes fully assembled. This is literally it. Again, there's a fabulous bag that I created, pop it in. But literally, I can hold it, I can balance it on one finger.
Yeah.
It's less than a pound.
Great present idea for someone
super soft,
Christmas.
super soft and spongy. Great present for yourself. Great, forget everyone else. Think of yourself.
Think of you.
This could do anything. But also, if you think about resistance training, you are burning calories as well.
Yeah.
You are releasing. Not just whilst you're doing it. 48 hours afterwards, you are still burning those calories. I mean, Francesca's going back to her squats. I think she's thinking more about how her jeans are looking. She's 29 years old, super young. But again, this transgresses all across all the age groups.
This,
oh, definitely. Whether you're 100 years old for stretching and just a little bit of strengthening.
Or you've got a teenager that perhaps wants to go to the gym, but you just can't afford to get them to the gym. Have a look at the muscle groups you work out, because honestly, this is a full body workout.
It's a full body workout, but also you could concentrate on one part of the body. Maybe it's your upper arms that have become, you know, not so, you know, strong. Maybe it is like you're a swimmer and you want to get those arms strong, or a golfer. Maybe it's just one side of the body that you want to concentrate on. You know, you're doing the upper body. Look at the muscles being activated there, strengthened there. You know, maybe it is, Francesca was doing buttocks, lower legs. Whatever you want to do with this, it literally does. Maybe you just want to stand holding it. As soon as you hold it, you're activating core muscles to hold it. You're activating, and by activating, you're burning calories. It's circulation, it's heart, it's lungs. Those happy dolphins are being released as well, which I think at this time of the year, we need happy dolphins. It is a it's a sad time of year. Yeah. It's dark and it's cold and it's,
for me, I get low if I don't exercise.
Yes.
It makes me feel lower. I feel like I haven't made the effort. I'm slow, I'm sluggish. If I exercise first thing, my day is brighter and I seem to get so many more things done. And if you are at home thinking, well, I don't think it'll be strong enough for me, honestly, when you twist that band, you will be amazed at how it works your muscles.
I know.
I'm now really doing weights at the gym because you can see how it's activating
But
my
also,
arms.
you're having to engage your core muscles.
Yeah.
Your legs are being activated, your heart's working, your lungs working. Those happy dolphins are being released. Just with a simple 39 pounds.
Isn't that crazy?
For the whole family, standing, sitting, lying. You could just be dancing and taking steps. Every movement is with resistance. You want to change the intensity? We're doing the bicep curls. Just by doing one, you could mimic 10 kilos. Rotating it, 15
This is
kilos.
great. Look at this.
Rotating. Now, that is a good one. That has to go. I have to do a whole new DVD now
Hayley.
because you have created all the new products. Every time I do a show, I'm like, oh, I should have put that on my favourite wall. Yeah, we have the wall chart.
So there is a wall chart that comes with it?
There's a wall chart. There are 4 workouts that are nearly 10 minutes long, which, watch them all, and then you cherry pick whether it is that,
What's
you know,
right for
people
you?
get that, frozen shoulder or pinched shoulder or rotated. There's a lot of things with shoulders as we get older that you need to keep the mobility in it. You need to keep the range of motion in it. You need to keep strong so that you can reach for the groceries or you can clean the windows or just, again, say yes to life and everything you need to do in it. You know, we lose mobility, we lose flexibility, we lose strength. These things lose. If we do nothing, you don't use it, you lose it. You have to do something. I always say that. Aging is a privilege. You've got to do something to stay strong. And you could do your body pump class, you could do your, go to the gym, you could go for a run, a cycle, but maybe you're not doing that and you've got to the end of another year and you've thought, you know what, I had a New Year's resolution and I failed again. And it's too late, there's nothing I can do. Just picking this up and just gentle movements like this is helping with the mobility. Just standing like Francesca's doing, helping reach for that. How many people have struggled putting the seatbelt on? Turning, looking in that rear view mirror, in the mirror. Just putting your coat on can be a challenge. And it's something as simple as gym magic.
And it can be right there by the bed. Use it before you get up in the morning. Use it whilst you're seated on the bed, while you're laying on the bed, before you even get up for the day, and give you that kickstart to the day. Or really work out with this. This is completely, I think, ageless. Could be for your teenagers. It could be for your mum and dad in their 80s and 90s, because it can be great as well for that gentle stretching, but then it really can work you out if you have those, days and you just want to work the arms perhaps, and you want to sort of use extra weight. It's like you're using an extra weight.
The other thing that we've all forgotten is we're all wearing the weighted vests.
Yeah. Oh, extra
So
workout.
that is maximising what we're doing, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
You may have noticed that the Hayley and Fiona have got the weighted vest on. I've got it on underneath my sweatshirt.
So you can wear it under your clothes, just in every day.
This is great just to wear for daytime tasks, just even if you're cleaning the house. But if you put it on when you're exercising, you're maximising your exercise.
Yeah,
and lots of you adding it in the basket.
And actually, just standing up, I've got that extra, the extra.
It does make
So even if you're working from home, wear it whilst you're, under your clothes. And when you stand up and go up the stairs, it's making you burn more calories. It's making you stand better.
It's posture. And I mean, for me, it's at the age of 60 in a busy schedule, I want things that are just like
easy, please.
Sneaky fitness.
Sneaky fitness.
I want things that will do it for me. I mean, how many things in life? I always think if fitness was in a pill, we'd all take it. Guaranteed, we'd be overdosing on it. But it's not. But with something like this, it literally is what I believe to be the perfect weight. We tried heavier weights, and all I did was take it off. And then it was like, well, how beneficial is it if it's sitting on the sofa? So we've made it so it literally is easy to put on. All you have to do is click it on. It is super stretchy, It is just £2 weight, so you're going to wear it all day long, and no matter what you do, it will give you the health benefits, whether it's doing household chores. It is adjustable.
And
Sean's wearing it.
All, it's really, look how big it goes.
It will take a chest size. We don't want it round the stomach, because I kind of figure it could be bulky,
a good idea, because when you're sitting down and things,
sweaty. So you literally put it on. Again, I think it's important to show the stretching, but as you put it on, it helps. It helps. So if there's anybody watching now, which is probably everybody, who says, my posture's not great, it is going to help bring those shoulders back, open the chest, stand up taller, stand up prouder. But just that little bit of extra weight is the resistance training. Your heart's working a little bit harder because you're carrying around something. But once I put it on, often I get to the end of the day, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this on.
Yeah.
And it's done it for me.
Yeah.
How many
Without even
things
thinking.
give you health benefits by doing nothing more than you do in your normal day?
Love
Yeah,
that.
just
Nothing
by
else.
wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know, I think we can all think back to seeing, especially the army guys wearing sort of weighted jackets and things, giving them a harder
carrying the
workout.
big rucksacks.
Just every day. And honestly, you forget that it's on. It's so super comfortable. But my goodness, it doesn't half make you stand
It's standing, it's
correctly
posture.
as well. I started to get a bit worried
Even
about my
when you-
posture because we do a lot of
Yeah.
leaning now, don't we, with phones and tablets. But really just without even thinking, you know your stance
And
is
it's
better.
not just when you stood, or even when I'm sat on the sofa. And a lot of the time we're sat, like you say, hunched over
It was
a
a
computer.
hidden benefit.
Yeah.
The first show I did in Australia, I remember thinking, I like the weight, and I remember thinking, as soon as I put it on, I thought, I'm
Is
standing
that-
up taller. The whole of the show, I stood up taller.
I can even see it when I
Yeah.
look in the monitor. I think I'm
Yeah.
really stood
Yeah.
well. So many of these in baskets. Please check your basket through. If you are ordering, it works out really another £13 or so in your basket, splitting the cost with, of course, our PayPal. If you're adding it in with something else, there's no extra delivery cost. And do put it in with something else. When you're working out with the Gym Magic, it's burning those extra calories. It's that little bit more extra resistance. But wear it into your clothes, because without even knowing, whilst you're at work, whilst you're at home, when you're picking the kids up from school, when you're going for that walk, when you are out with the grandchildren, not only is it giving you that great posture, but it's that little bit of weight that's giving you that extra sort of strength, a little bit of a resistance training without even you realising anything's going on, because all you're doing is wearing this really comfortable waist jacket. So please do pop this in your basket. But my word, we're busy on Gym Magic as well. Should just warn you, one of our LegMasters has sold out and gone. We are going to go back to it while we've got some stock. But if you want Gym Magic, look at that price and look at exactly how this is, honestly, a gym in the palm of your hand.
You are doing so well, and we are getting through these exercises. This is pretty much a full body workout. It's called the half squat bicep curl, and you are activating all the muscles in your body here. As you're squatting down, you're working those leg muscles and the buttocks, but the bicep curl is obviously incorporating the forearms, the upper arms, and the chest areas. We're also incorporating the core. This is something which, as you increase the intensity, which you are going to by doing the repetitions, simple rotation of the band around the bar is going to give you an even more superior workout. Well done, and keep going.
Honestly, it is fun, it's effective, it's easy. I think it's for all ages and all levels of fitness as well, because when you twist that resistance band, it is like you're using extra heavy weights and, you know, putting extra weight on whilst you're doing that workout. Strengthening the core, it activates fat burning as well. It shapes those legs and it tones the glutes. So lots of big benefits. And of course, split that cost with our PayPal. $14.65 is the first of those 3 payments. I do think, obviously, it's great for yourself, but a brilliant Christmas gift.
Great
Perhaps you've got a teenager that loves working out.
And for any level,
that
'cause
can't
you can
afford
adjust
to go
it.
to the gym. That's it. Perhaps you've got or an elderly relative that just needs that extra stretching and something really easy. It's for everybody.
Well, for me, that's where it starts every morning now, just for that stretch, to stretch out my back when I get out of bed.
And it's made such a difference.
Invaluable just for that.
If you don't use it,
Oh,
you know you haven't.
Misery. What a misery.
It is a misery, because it does make a difference to you. And all of Fiona's products have all been developed for ease of use and because they do make a difference. No, my word, this is one of the absolute best sellers. The best sellers always sell out, and so often we don't even get past sometimes half an hour with Fiona with the LegMaster, but we did have more stock today. But the blue has sold out and gone. Well done if you got it. But we have still at the minute got the purple option. We had a good amount of stock, 40% now, sold out and gone. So please check your baskets out.
Hundreds have still got you these in baskets. If you want to make sure you get it, do confirm your order and check your basket out. Don't hang around. We've got a reduced price. We've got PayPal Pay in 3, $24.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you want to use PayPal. And if you want to multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage.
Yeah.
Now, if you
We've got our waistcoats on whilst
Yes.
we're doing our LegMaster as well.
Our
So
weighted
pop your
vests.
weighted vest on as well.
If you are multi-ordering, like we say, just that 1 postage that you will pay. But if you've just joined us, I think we should start again, because the
with the
story when
story.
it comes to LegMaster, this is where we first met you, Fiona, isn't it?
And this was the first product that was invented by my husband. He was an award-winning inventor. He'd been doing manly things in his man cave, and I said, right, stop.
Hold everything.
I have got too many children. I am time poor. I'm lazy, queen of lazy.
She loves you.
And I do, yeah, I have one here, one of my children that is the starting demise of my pelvic floor is here. This is Francesca, who's showing a great place to start, sitting down, because for some of us that is where we're at. You know, we're thinking there's nothing we can do. I can't, you know, I have nowhere to start. This is the perfect place to start. But no, it was invented for me by my husband 25 years ago now. And, you know, I just said, look, I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. I want to get that pelvic floor off the floor. I want to be able to cough, sneeze and laugh without going, whoops. I want to just feel strong. I want to get back in my clothes. You know, there was a long list of health benefits. And he created the LegMaster, and I got on it, and I did like 4 repetitions. I'm like, okay, I can feel everything working. And you know, the heart was going, the lungs, you know. And as you can see here, this is why it works. The small little curve at the bottom of the base is lifting up that pelvic floor, scraping it off the floor where it was. It is toning, strengthening, helping me get back in those genes and helping things stop wobbling as they were after I had the children. It did this huge amount of benefits, and I loved it so much, I actually decided to take it around the world. I thought, you know what, if I, a very time-poor, very lazy person, can get so many benefits, important health benefits as well, not just aesthetics. You know, I talk about the wobble test. You know, yeah, I like the fact that at 60, nothing wobbles. That's great. But now I am 60. I actually want everything to be strong. I want the bone density to be helped, the muscle mass to be helped. I want to just feel endorphins for 1 minute a day. I want to, you know, there's so many things I've really benefited from. And we've sold 5 million around the world now. And it's just one of the best things to be able to think there's some really important ways I've helped people.
And the reviews that come in, people rave about the
People say it's life-changing, don't
they?
And I think one of the reasons it is so successful is it's easy, but it's quick, Fiona.
It's quick.
We're all time poor, aren't we? And we'll put off exercise for whatever, we've never got time. You have got, are you ready for this? 60 seconds.
Maximum.
And that is the honest truth. Once you get on this, you'll understand what we mean. A minute is enough, isn't it?
And there are 1,440 minutes in each day, so don't be sitting there saying you don't have time. I tell you, if I have time. You do only need one, but you think about those health benefits. Think about the slimming, the trimming, the toning, the strengthening, balance, mobility. Think about, you know, burning calories, muscle mass, bone density, strengthening elements. Think about just feeling less overwhelmed, maybe getting a better night's sleep, maybe having a flatter stomach. You know, we're all going to sit around soon. We're all going to be eating Christmas pudding and chocolates, and we're all going to feel really guilty. Well, why not start today and just put that 1 minute in before you put the turkey in? You know, maybe 1 minute lasting a night.
Balance in life, isn't it?
Exactly.
Over Christmas, we will eat more, we will sit down more, watch those movies, we will exercise less. But if you just fit in 60 minutes a day, it's helping get in that balance. So helping perhaps keep you at the weight you are rather than putting weight on over Christmas. And that means, I think, when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I think we fail because over Christmas we do eat more, we exercise less, and then all of a sudden we think that our bodies are going to be happy January the 1st, to all of a sudden start eating less, exercising more, and we fail, don't we? Because it's too extreme. If you get that balance over Christmas, this will be delivered before Christmas, allowing you to get a minute in a day over Christmas while we're being a little bit naughty with the food, while we're being a little less good with the exercise. That minute is helping you work out the whole of that lower body, but not only working the bones and the muscles and all of those legs, that inner thigh, the core, but inside. If you are in a situation now where when you do sneeze, it's too late, or perhaps you're not visiting relatives this year because you know you won't do the journey without desperately needing the toilet. Perhaps you stopped holidaying, stop going on planes, because you know if there's a queue for the loo, you haven't got that time. We have so many emails from people where it's truly made such a difference. And gentlemen as well, a lot of guys that say, you know, I stopped playing golf because I couldn't get round the golf course without desperately needing the toilet. This is working the pelvic floor, and pelvic floor exercises can help in those situations. The NHS are passionate about pelvic floor exercises without even thinking, because pelvic floor exercises are quite tricky. If you were told to do them perhaps after you had your children, did you manage them? Did you get down on the floor? Did you know if you were working your pelvic floor? Well, am I doing this right? You can't do it wrong with the LegMaster. The LegMaster makes you work all of those leg muscles, or strengthening those bones, lifting the buttocks, working that core for a flatter tummy, but Fiona, working inside as well, which for so many people has been life-changing.
Very, very important. I know we have some images to show how it does benefit the internal muscles, but, you know, just 60 seconds strengthening, toning. Look at the muscles being fired up there. And it's not just trimming and slimming, it is burning calories, it is strengthening it. These are big muscles, using the heart and lungs. But have a look at the internal muscles. On the left-hand side is inactivity. The black is the handlebar. That is the body just standing there. On the right-hand side is within 60 seconds. And this is a thermal image, and it shows where the blood is moving, because the muscles are being activated, woken up. And by moving, they're strengthening, they're toning. And it's the inner thigh, which for many of us is a part of the body that might not be our favourite part, but it's the lower abdomen, it's strengthening, flattered stomach, it's that pelvic floor, which is so important for men and women. I mean, earlier on in the show, I was telling the story about my husband, my dear husband, who created this. He knows the benefits of it. Getting up at 3 a.m. to go to the toilet suddenly, and I'm like, why am I awake at 3 a.m? Oh, well, I need to go to the toilet. Why do you suddenly need to... Oh, I'm like, OK, you've been on your LegMaster. Little head goes down. I said, no. His head goes down. I said, get on the LegMaster. It is, you know, who wants to wake up at 3 a.m? Because guess what? At 3 a.m, by the time you get back to sleep, it's like 6, and then the alarm goes off 2 minutes later, and then you feel dreadful for the day. So he's just got back on it, and I can honestly tell you, hand on heart, within 3 days, no 3 a.m. wake up for him nor me.
Yeah.
I'm like, great. Well,
obviously,
I want to be doing it 3 a.m.
that'll be for you, but the great
Everyone's
thing is,
different, yeah.
so many emails say exactly that.
Yeah,
Noticed
the
the
reviews.
difference so quickly, life-changing. All of a sudden, they can do the things they couldn't do, you know, for such a long time. You have got a great opportunity, and you truly have got a great opportunity to get this today if you're quick, to see the difference it can make to your everyday. And we are hugely busy. We've got to warn you, half the stock now sold out and gone. This is an item that sells out time and time again. The very first time to air, I think we just got just under 30 minutes with Fiona, and the stock had gone. We always try and get more stock, but Fiona sells this worldwide, and sadly we can never get the stock that we want. We got a good amount of stock tonight, but it is disappearing, and before we know it, it's going to be that situation when more people are ordering than stock is available. And you will be disappointed because you'll press that checkout button and it'll sadly say sold out. And you haven't taken that step to invest in you, to invest in your better health, to invest in your strength, to invest in your pelvic floor. Whether it is your legs you want trimmer, you might be in your 20s and 30s and you just want to get into those slimmer jeans next year. You want that leg gap. I've always had what my brother called thunder thighs. Always wanted that leg gap. But how do you trim those legs? The inside the legs. The LegMaster does it, but perhaps it's your bottom. Perhaps you've noticed that's dropped and you would like to get that lift to your bottom. It's working that bottom, but then all the strength and muscles in all of the legs, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, down to the calves, working that core. Perhaps it's a flatter tummy you want, but then don't forget it's working that pelvic floor, which are really difficult exercises to do, and we know we really all should do them without even thinking. It's working that pelvic floor. And in the new year, because use this over Christmas, and perhaps you don't get in that situation where you feel really stuffed and you've really gained loads of weight because you've got that balance over Christmas. And then when you go into the new year, this could be that product that helps you succeed. Put this with a little bit of healthy eating, you'll be blown away how it could trim you down, those jeans feeling that little bit looser. Because Fiona, when we first met you and worked with you, we were lucky enough to meet one of your friends, and this product was life-changing to her.
Oh,
and she
yes,
did put it with a healthy eating, and the difference was tremendous.
Yeah, no, that was amazing because she was kind of heavy. She was too embarrassed to go to the gym, and she got a LegMaster and used it in her pyjamas. Yeah, she used it in pyjamas. She said, I just sat in my bedroom, and she ended up losing 23 kilos because she had done something, the LegMaster, in her pyjamas for a few minutes. every morning, she then had one less piece of toast.
It was a starting point,
it was like a domino effect.
Yeah.
And then after she had lost all the weight, it took her some time. It was over a year, and she ate better and she exercised a bit more. But she said it was the perfect place to start. And then when she lost the weight, it was like she then used it for toning everything up, because that's the other thing we actually haven't even mentioned. There's some very new modern technology about losing weight at the moment. A lot of people are having tremendous benefits. They've lost a lot of weight. But you need to also stay strong, because a lot of people, you know, you can lose muscle as well as weight. And I think it's so important, again, just to stay strong and tone. Again, when you lose weight, a lot of people are like, oh, everything's all saggy now. You know, I've lost all this weight. Isn't it great? Use it to tone up, you know. It's just because you lose weight doesn't mean to say you're staying strong. So I think it's a perfect thing to be able to do in the comfort of your own home. And the benefits are, you know, it takes me longer to say the benefits than actually use the product, because it is literally 60 seconds later. Here's Francesca here. She keeps listening to the stories about the pelvic floor. She's like, Mum, I think I'll start strengthening my pelvic floor now before I have this. Because that's the other thing, strengthen it before you have children. But yeah, this is my daughter demonstrating it sitting down. Perfect place to start, because I think a lot of us get to an age where you have stopped saying yes to certain things in life. And aging is a privilege. It really is, but you have to age strong. This is a perfect way, zero impact, whilst you're sitting down, but standing up, just 1 or 2 repetitions. And like you've always said, Hayley, I think the secret of the success is the level of commitment is very minimal when you only need to do 1 minute a day.
You're not going to fail, are you?
It's 1 minute.
I know.
If you went to the gym, it's an hour at the gym.
You can't go to the gym for a minute.
No.
If you go running, you can't run for a minute. That's not going to
Swimming for a minute. No, that doesn't work. There is nothing else you can do for a minute. It's not worth putting your costume on for a minute and getting your hair wet. Whereas in a minute, honestly, in a minute, wait till you use this, because in a minute, you really do feel the muscles. And don't do more than a minute. Seriously, you really, honestly.
Do you?
I have people say, well, could I do more? I'm like, why would you do more than a minute when a minute does it? I mean, have a look here. The simple movement is going to tone the buttocks. It's going to activate, tone, strengthen leg muscles, burning calories, getting the hearts going, the lungs going. You know, it's releasing those endorphins, helping to say, go away to those blue moments. It's going to just keep you strong in your legs, keep you doing your gardening or your golfing or whatever it is you want to do, or even if it is literally just going to your family at Christmas. How many people are not visiting relatives because they just don't feel strong on their legs anymore? They don't feel comfortable getting in and out of the car.
Or even doing the journey without desperately needing the toilet. And then, you know, when you get to the services, how far is the toilet when you get out of the car? You know, I've been in those situations, and I haven't had children, but, you know, you can't believe the difference working that pelvic floor can make to those situations. And girls and guys have pelvic floors, because I think sometimes the guys don't think they have.
No, well, I tell you, if you've got a bladder, you've got a pelvic floor. It literally is the 4 muscles that literally lie under. Go and look at it on anatomy. The 4 muscles that support the bladder. And basically, as the muscles weaken, there is like a separation and dribble. Let's use the word dribble. There's a dribbling going on for men and women. So, and again, my husband, 3 o'clock in the morning, starting to get up. I'm like, get on that LegMaster.
That you invented.
Yes, you know what it does. Why are you waking up and why are you waking me up? And then I'm like, oh, 5 o'clock, here it is. I'm still awake and I feel rubbish. So then you have a grumpy, miserable man.
Guarantee that, but it could help
and the
your
other
marriage.
thing is, talking about happy men and happy marriages, go to the web, go ask Googling and or whatever you do, benefits of pelvic floor strengthening.
Pop that in your search engine at home.
Happy men in bedrooms. I'm saying nothing more
Oh,
than that.
enough said. My word.
There's a lot of benefits. Moving on.
Swiftly.
Can't guarantee, but have a look.
Have a Google.
Go have a little look.
I will in a moment. Now, whilst you're taking a look, do put this in a basket and check it out. Stock-wise, over half the stock sold out and gone.
And that's sold out and gone.
So many in baskets. I think we could be in a situation very quickly where more people ordering the stock is available. We think we are going to sell out of all of our LegMasters, so please order it really quickly. But we have got something else.
Yeah, hundreds of you have got those in baskets, so do check those baskets out.
As an extra.
Remember, if you do multi-order, you only pay 1 postage on the show. Brand new tonight is this weighted vest that we've got. All 4 of us are wearing it here in the studio. You can see Fiona and Hayley. I've got mine under my jacket. Same size. It's 1 size fits all,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And what are the benefits we're getting here,
Well,
Fiona?
firstly, I'd forgotten I was wearing it.
Well, that's the other thing.
And as I'm doing my LegMaster, an extra £2 of benefit. Basically, I want to get people to get health benefits without doing anything more than you do in life. Whether it is household chores, turn those into health benefits. Whether it's going for a walk, whether it's just getting off the couch. This is simple. It is one size fits all. It adjusts by a simple strap to this size.
It's a great size.
We've actually created it so it goes, and again, if you want to tighten it, all you do is pull that to tighten it back up again. It's a simple click. All we've done is put it so that it is on your back, simple, very comfortable. We made it a weight that you will wear it and you'll forget about it, and it'll give you benefits throughout the whole day. Anything heavier, and I just took it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how much
It's
benefit is
restrictive
it?
then, isn't it?
On
Yeah.
the sofa. So putting it on, and one of the other benefits, which I didn't realise was there, but when I was in Australia and we launched it, is as soon as you put it on,
It's like it lifts you.
lifts you up.
amazing.
and this whole kind of stomach...
I've never stood so
and the
well.
no, you cannot, you almost can't. It's like defying gravity.
And it's
'cause
not uncomfortable, it just instantly
it's
makes
just a
your
simple.
stance right,
So if
yeah?
you're somebody watching that's like, on your tablets too much, driving too much, if you just want to help improve your posture, let alone get the benefits of resistance training, strength training, it's stretchy. That's the other thing, is we want it really comfortable. It's neoprene. You could swim with it. It's waterproof, you know. Put it, you know, sponge it off, wash it. But very, very comfortable, and allows you to get just a little bit of sneaky fitness in without doing anything normal
Because
than
that
what you
extra
normally
weight
do.
is a bit like giving your body more resistance in
Yes,
just everyday
yes.
things, helping
Bone
you burn
density,
more
muscle mass,
calories.
all
yeah.
those benefits that, you know, how do you put strength training in? Well, if you just pop this on in the morning, forget about it. Underneath, on top, whatever you want to do in the summer when you go for a walk. Maybe you want to do all those, what is it, Francesca teaches yoga. We used to teach yoga. So
she's posing.
Warrior pose. Is
Poses.
this warrior pose, Francesca? Okay, so just by doing moves, something like this, you're bringing extra resistance.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Yeah,
just going to
because
go
of
for
the
a walk
weight.
with my dog.
Yeah.
Got your extra resistance. Whether it's just taking the laundry out, I've got extra resistance. I'm getting the bone density
even
help, getting the
thinking.
muscle mass help. My heart is being used more because I'm carrying around a little bit
We've got
extra.
as many in allocation in baskets as we've already sold of the vest. You must check your baskets through.
Brand
we
new.
have got a nice amount of stock, but I wouldn't guarantee that stock for the whole of the show. And if you put it in with other items, which a lot of you are, put it in alongside your LegMaster, your Gym Magic. We've got lots of other things available. It will only be just over £13 to add it in as an extra.
Yeah, because you'll only pay one postage.
No more delivery.
If you are on the website, you'll see everything that we have available. We've got a full range of fitness, something for everybody. Buy something for you, buy a Christmas gift, still delivered in time for Christmas. Just that one postage. Remember, when you go to that live show and you scroll down, you'll see all the live products that we had. We've already had a sellout on one of the LegMaster colours. If you want to make sure you get it, please do. Hundreds of you have got those in baskets right now. The weighted vest's been really busy. We haven't even done a full demo on the Cardio Core as of yet. The Gym Magic you're absolutely loving. At £39, this is a gym in the palm of your hands,
It honestly
isn't it?
is. This could be a rowing machine, you could be cycling, you can use this seated, standing. This is working the core, it's fat burning, it's shaping the legs, it's toning the glutes. So many benefits, so easy to use at home, so easy to travel with this. Put it in your suitcase, take it on holiday. Perhaps you work from hotels a lot of the time and there's never a gym open when you're in the hotel, there's never a gym at the hotel. You've got your gym in your bag. This is loved by so many. And if you are in your later years, great as well for a really sort of great stretch with that
Stretches.
little bit of resistance. It's £39 for a gym that goes in the palm of your hand. And have a little listen to what people like yourself have said about it.
You're burning calories, you're working every single muscle in the body. You can take it anywhere. It's an all-over body workout. I'd really recommend it to anybody that's starting out, that's never worked out before. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
I can even use it at work if I want to, and that's really great.
I love doing the core and I can feel those muscles working, and it's so simple.
It is fantastic and worth every single penny. If I think about my gym now is going up to £75
a month.
A month. Wasn't when I first joined. It was 60, and it's gone up slowly and gradually over the last year. And so I am definitely thinking of changing that and not going to the gym
Cancelling it
and
is
just
my
exercising at home. And this allows you to do exactly that. So pop that into your basket. So many different ways to use it, but please do check your baskets out while that stock is available. I'm busy on absolutely everything, and something that we haven't shown you live yet, but we are going to show you because you've found it and you are thinking this looks great. Fiona, can't believe the price on
Lowest
this.
ever price we've done this.
Oh my word.
Brilliant. Tell us all about this, because this is something that gets to lots of areas that, again, you wouldn't be able to work.
Yeah, and important areas. This is, you know, if you think about the ankles and the feet and the lower legs through to the hip, this is a part of the body that keeps you connected with life. It's walking. Is it that, you know, when you're, you know, going out for a walk on the pavements, you're worried about tripping? As we get older, a lot of people, they find it difficult to lift their feet up.
Very true. So we're seeing it's working all of that.
Yeah, pointing the feet down, lifting them back up, are activating, toning and strengthening the lower leg muscles through to the knee, through to the hips. Look at the flexibility as we are moving. You can get the range all the way around. I always think life doesn't move in straight lines. We don't just move backwards and forwards. We move all the way around. And how many people at the end of the day are like, oh, I've got to take the weight off my feet. Oh, my ankles are killing me. Or your ankles are like 7 times the size. You need a bit of circulation. Think about these muscles here. I always think of these as the brakes in when you're walking. You know, they're the kind of muscles that when you fall, we always fall forward.
Yeah.
This part of the body really weakens. By taking the legs back and bringing them forward, you're strengthening the fore leg muscles, the rear leg muscles, to keep you strong in your legs. Think about moving, the flexibility of the ankle. How many of us actually go, oh, yes, I'm just going to rotate my ankles. I'm going to make them nice and flexible.
You would never do it, would you?
No, but
to help you stop rotating your ankle, spraining your ankle. We need to do this to keep them mobile.
I had really
and
weak ankles when I was young, and I would twist my ankle.
Well, even when we
in
met,
an instant,
you would often twist your ankle, wouldn't you?
So this would have been so beneficial.
It's perfect. And have a look underneath. Every single move we have, again,
resistance.
I know maybe it's my age at 60 and wanting maximum benefits for simple moves. This is resistance bands. So every move, whether it's the step or the stretch, is bringing with it resistance training, strength training. And the other thing we haven't really talked about here is, yes, it's the step and the stretch. I love the stretching element. Honestly, when I get off a plane, this is in my hand luggage. Because often I go to put my shoes on and I'm like, I've got somebody else's shoes, my feet don't go in
Somebody
these.
else's feet.
As you're squeezing them in, you're thinking, why are my feet like a size 10 now? I just sit waiting for my luggage. I take this out, I get it going. But this simple move here is like taking your steps. Now, we're supposed to do that huge number, 10,000 steps. Often you just think, I just won't even start because I can't even get an impact on that. But doing this movement is doing your steps. But there's no impact. There's no, and it's all the way through, all the way to the hip here. It's helping with mobility, stability. And actually, my husband timed me. In 1 minute, I did, just at this kind of pace, I did 150 steps. And he said, well, if you did that for an hour, so whilst you're watching your television, while you're watching us.
Could be under your desk.
7,000 steps I did in 1 hour.
Wow.
Now, 7,000. Pretty good, considering, you know,
and
a lot
that
of
could
us
be
probably
under the desk at work.
It could be on you could be on a Teams call.
Yeah.
You could think you're just sitting quietly, being professional, and all this is
We do so much sitting, don't we?
Yeah.
We sit at work, we sit in a car, we sit on a train, we sit and watch TV. At work, have this under the desk, and without even realising what you're multitasking.
Yeah. And it is about mobility, flexibility, strengthening the ankles. A lot of us have weak ankles. Even as young people, we have weak ankles. And to keep this
we
part
don't do anything
strong,
for them, do we?
Well, who does? How many people watching now are like, no, I actually strengthen my ankles every day. I stretch my ankles every day. I wouldn't even know how to stretch them. But actually, if you think about the movement all the way around. Look at how my ankles are moving. Moving it down is strengthening this part to help us, those brakes, putting the brakes on. When you think you're falling, you need brakes. These are your brakes. Strengthening the calf muscles, but it is all the way through to the hips and the knees. The movement here is actually quite therapeutic as well. You just sit, it feels comfortable. I feel like everything's being lubricated. It's very
it's
calming.
a bit like riding a bike. You don't even really think about it. Your feet automatically.
Just fiddling around.
And like you say, it is quite calming.
Yeah. And the price is unbelievable. Honestly, we're offering a really good price because I kind of think at this time of the year, a lot of people don't want to go out. They don't want to do the steps. There's every excuse under the planet to not go out. It's too dark, it's too cold, it's too miserable, it's wet, it's slippery, you know. To be able to get your steps in just whilst you're watching television or first thing in the morning, you know. I mean, when you get out of bed, do you have a spring in your step and you skip across the room, or do you think, oh, OK, yeah,
I need to get moving.
Yeah, I need to get moving. Just get the ankles moving before you get out of bed.
Now, price-wise, we've got to talk about the price. This is the lowest ever price we've seen this at.
We couldn't believe
it. Should be £69. It's $29.99.
And this is the only place you can buy it.
Only place you can get it right now.
And it's a great gift idea. Perhaps you've got a relative that really suffers with circulation, suffers with their feet swelling and things. What a great present idea. And right there, we had it under the sofa, so it stores away under the sofa, allowing you so easily, whilst you're watching TV or from working from home, have it under the desk. This is something that, again, this is what Fiona's so good at, something you don't even need to think about. And in an instant,
you put your feet on and you go.
Yeah. And you don't have to do tens of thousands of steps anymore. If you put on the internet, is 2,000 steps good for me? You'll be blown away of the health benefits of those 2,000 steps. But actually, put in 3,000 steps. Just recently, there was a thing that was. It wasn't just about, you know, good for the body, good for the mind as well. And this is great. You're reading a magazine, reading the newspaper, reading a book.
Definitely. And you can again start with one foot. Maybe you've had an injury or an accident and you need to get one mobility. And remember, every single move you do brings with it, let's have a look underneath again, brings with it resistance training, strength training, bone density, muscle mass. Honestly, I just want to pack in as many health benefits as I can with everything. You know, we've got lots of things for sale today. You don't necessarily need to buy them all. You really don't. They are all going to help you stay mobile, stay strong, you know, and everyone likes different things. But I think for many people, balance, mobility, uneven pavements, there's another reason people don't want to go on it. They don't want to fall over, you know?
Yeah.
They really don't want to fall over.
I think a lot of people, as you age, you start to shuffle, don't you? That's when you start to trip. So if you've got better sort of ankle strength, you'll pick that foot up better. It can help you in so many ways. But remember, I couldn't believe how much it works
all the way
into
to
all of the legs.
When you pop your hands on your thighs, you can feel the muscles moving up there.
You're activating your core. To push down, you've got to use the core muscles. So you're burning calories, releasing endorphins, helping to get that better night's sleep. Whatever it is that you can do, just do something. I always say you don't need to move fast, you don't need to move strong, you just need to move.
Yeah, that's a great
point. It's finding the right thing for you.
Yeah.
If this is the right thing, it is at the lowest ever price it's been at $29.99. A definite must-have to pop into your basket. And again, so easy to use. Fiona's equipment, there will be the right thing for you. And perhaps you are ordering a few things. I think lots of you are. And do that. But if there's one item, put it in your basket, check that basket out, because we are busy on absolutely everything. And for me, affordability, I know for lots of people, is really important. This couldn't be more affordable, but as ever, remember, it's only available from us here on Shop on TV. It's as long as stocks last.
Congratulations on buying the Summers Step and Stretch. We designed it specially for you, so I know you're going to love it. Why do we call it the Step and Stretch? Well, it is going to help you bring your steps into your everyday life, because maybe you're not doing them. It is also going to help stretch a really important part of the body, your ankles, your feet, your lower leg. Now let me talk you through the different ways to using it. Let's start with the steps. Simply pushing down side to side is going to bring those steps in. You can also exaggerate this a little bit by pointing the toes. This is a great way of getting that cardiovascular, getting your heart, your lungs going, all those benefits that you get from doing your steps. Now, moving on to stretching. Different ways of doing it. Pointing the toes down. This is a great stretch for the whole leg here, especially the front area. I'm feeling it in. Pushing the heels back. Again, the calves, the whole of this lower part of the body, the ankles, the whole foot area is feeling so much more flexible when I do this. One at a time you can do this. So pushing down singularly is going to really help stretch this part of the body. We've incorporated resistance bands into it. Now that's going to bring resistance training. It's going to bring strength training. So many benefits with that as well. Helping maintain your muscle mass, helping with bone density as well. These are really valuable as we age in life. Now, you can use this first thing in the morning when you get out of bed. Help this whole part of the body feel so much better so you can start the day with a little bit more of a spring in your step. Interrupt your sitting whilst you're working or watching television. That's a perfect way of using it as well. Your feet take you everywhere in life, and I think it's so important to keep this whole area flexible and strong as you step through everyday activities. I know you're going to enjoy using the Summers Step and Stretch, so please do get started and start feeling those benefits.
Well, I've got so many great products. You can check them all out on the website, but we've had to come back to our LegMaster. Our LegMaster now, 60% of the purple sold out and gone. Blue already sold out and gone. So we've only got 40% of the stock left, which we weren't expecting. Though this sells out time and time again, this was the most stock we've ever had.
I know, and it is only available on Shop on TV. I would like to add that.
So it's exclusive right now.
Is,
Brilliant.
Yeah. No.
I think the story behind it, because this was how we first met you, when we first...
Many years ago.
Yes, decades probably. Let's not talk about that. But this is a machine that you look at and you think, oh, it's just for your legs.
Yeah.
But it's so much more, isn't it?
I know. I mean, it really, it's changed a lot of people's lives, including myself. I mean, have a look at here. This is the simple magic is in the base. You're lifting your whole body weight up for a maximum of 1 minute, or you can use it sitting down, activating, toning, trimming, slimming, strengthening leg muscles. Also buttocks. How many people's buttocks are too far south? You know, it's also internal muscles, and it's also using the heart, the lungs, burning calories, releasing endorphins. We could do with endorphins this time of year. It's dull.
Those happy endorphins.
For me, Fiona, if I don't do anything, if I don't exercise, I do feel really low.
No, I'm the same.
It's not just about your body, the shape of your body, how strong you are. For me, it's the mind as well.
But how long do you want to spend to get those little happy dolphins swimming?
It's not always how long, it's how long have we got.
Yeah.
We're so time poor, aren't we?
I have no time. I really don't. I'm all around the world for a start. This, unfortunately, doesn't go in my hand luggage, so I can't get on this in the middle of my flight to Australia. But for me, I'm lazy. I have to say it. I put my hand up. I'm lazy. The most important reason for having this invented for me by my husband was I want the most benefits, health-wise, looking good, as well as now internally as I'm 60, in the kind of minimal amount of effort. Because if it is a minute a day, which is, or actually I use this 44 seconds, 100 reps, that's it, job done. But I'll commit to that. I won't commit to doing an hour of this or going to a gym or spending all that money. I just won't. So for me, it's been perfect, and I love it so much. And the benefits I've had as a woman who's had far too many children, no offence, Francesca's here, my eldest daughter, but the impact on the pelvic floor was just not great. You know, there was, don't make me cough, don't make me laugh, oops moments. I don't want to go shopping because where are the bathrooms? You know, just a lot of reasons to say no to doing things.
About pelvic floor here as well,
pelvic floor, and you have one too.
Yeah, I know. We've all got one.
Men have one too.
I think the guys don't think they have, but you have.
You got a bladder, you got a pelvic floor.
And we've had so many emails over the years, because we have worked alongside Fiona for many years, from ladies who had children, perhaps children quite close together, children quite late in life, too many children, and they, you know, they haven't been able to get onto a trampoline. They do worry when they sneeze and laugh. But a lot of people have stopped living because they do worry about how they're going to get to the toilet. On a plane, will they be able to queue for the loo when they can go to the toilet? What if their seatbelt sign's on and they're desperate to go? So they've stopped travelling. But a lot of guys as well. And with the guys, the main main thing, and I've mentioned this a lot, it's usually about golf, and they can't do the 18 holes without needing the toilet desperately. Or actually, I know it doesn't sound very nice, just can't stop that dribbling. You know, and we've all got pelvic floors. We're meant to use those muscles, but they're difficult exercises if you have to get down on the floor and do them like we're meant to.
Yeah, no, it's difficult, very difficult part to work. And if you think about the LegMaster, we're actually doing what we call a lateral movement here. Everything else is forward, the cycling, running. If you want to do this, that's
side
great.
to side.
This is internal muscle. This is hard to reach muscles. It is the pelvic floor. And actually, funny enough, turning sideways, I joke about my wobble test. Because actually, nothing moves.
Your legs
60 years old, nothing moves.
LegMaster legs.
And I can guarantee no more than 60 seconds. But if you have a look from the side, I think we can get a side angle
And
here.
you don't run, you don't go to the gym.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I did go to the gym to get some water out of and also a sauna once. That was nice. But if you have a look here from the side...
Oh, you can see how it lifts your buttocks.
Buttocks here, but also...
Yes.
The way
And
it does,
that's the action.
it's tilting it up.
That's that lift, isn't it?
Up. I always do this kind of, ooh, but actually from the side...
You can see it.
Can see
And you can't not do that because of the slope on the base.
It does it for you.
It makes you can't do it incorrectly.
And for me, it is that commitment. It's the fact that I'm like, I can feel what it's doing. That's good. Because often you do something, you're like...
You don't feel the
what
benefit.
What part of the body
yeah.
was that the upper body, the lower body? This, you know what it's doing. And for 60 days, there it is. Those are my buttocks. Well, actually, no, that's not my buttocks, but lifting it up.
I'll claim that as mine.
Your buttocks are better.
You know, but whether it's like my daughter, who actually does want to have those great legs, whether it's myself that wanted to pick up pelvic floor off the floor and put it back where it was for my 5 children, or whether it's my father, who, at the age of 91, doesn't want to fall. He just wants to sit, get those legs moving. He ain't going to go out for a walk. He's definitely not going for a swim. Like here, Francesca, this is the perfect place.
So this is how your dad uses it.
Yeah.
This, I remember coming home one day and Mum saying, "Oh, I've used your LegMaster." I said, "Did you?" She said, "Yeah, I used it whilst I was sat down."
Yeah, no, it's a perfect place.
And you're still working all those muscles.
You're working all the muscles, but you're sitting down. And I've always said to people, get off the sofa. The sofa is not good for you. I remember arriving in Sydney and there were the 4 things that are going to kill you. One's the brown snake. And I'm like, well, LegMaster's going to be good at that. That'll keep you nice and strong, run away from it. The other's the great white. I'm like, going to strengthen your legs, you swim away from that. The other one was the redback, and I'm thinking, redback spider? Oh, not sure the LegMaster will help. Maybe you hit it with the LegMaster. But the 4th...
With the LegMaster?
Yes, the 4th was actually just an empty sofa. And I'm thinking...
What's that?
Is that like a sofa ad? But it was sitting. It's going to kill you.
Just because we do so much of it, don't we?
But then I'm like, so get off the sofa. Now I'm like, no, actually, it's okay. Sit on the sofa because you can sit whilst you're using LegMaster. You can sit with a step and stretch.
Sorry, Fiona, just got to warn you. Here in now, 2/3 of the entire stock of the purple
and there is no more. Sorry, guys, there will be no more this year because we have no more containers coming in.
The blue has sold out and gone already, and now Fiona's telling us there's going to be no more.
And this is the only place you can get hold of it right now.
So you do need to check your baskets out. Get that balance right over Christmas. Don't start a New Year's resolution when you've gained the weight over Christmas, when you're feeling sluggish, when you've been eating loads, and all of a sudden in January you think, oh, I'll eat a lot less and I'll exercise loads. Your body's like this, your mind's like that. No, all that lovely food that we've been eating, I want to eat that lovely food. And your body's like, oh gosh, no, but we sat and watched loads of movies, I don't want to move. Get that balance over Christmas. Only a minute a day. Even if you've got visitors, you could have this in the bedroom a minute before you go downstairs, a minute whilst the kettle's boiling in the morning. Even if you like, have it in the bathroom whilst you're brushing your teeth, be doing your LegMaster. Because honestly, there's no other exercise that is just a minute a day. And honestly, when you get on this, you'll understand and feel how that action, just 6, you might not even be able to do a minute to start off with. Do as much as you possibly can and then build on that. But a minute is all you need to do. But my goodness, it's been life-changing for some people. I know that's dramatic, but remember, it's not just about, perhaps it is that you want the leg gap, perhaps you want slimmer legs to get into jeans, perhaps you're going on holiday, you would like to have more tone legs, perhaps you've got the wobble on the legs and you really want to tone those up, perhaps it is your tummy, you'd like a flatter core, perhaps you want to get your jeans on and be a little bit looser, or perhaps you are in that situation where when you sneeze, it's too late. You've already had that accident. Or when you're out and about and perhaps you're not visiting relatives over Christmas, perhaps you don't fly anymore, because you know if you're in that situation when you need the toilet, You've got no control and you've got to get there right now. This is working the pelvic floor, and the NHS are passionate the pelvic floor exercises can really help, and this is a pelvic floor exercise without you even thinking about it, and for lots of people has been life-changing and allowed them after 2 children close together when they were over 40, you know, they started having their kids and their pelvic floor was terrible, and they now can go on the trampoline. Loads of stories, guys that couldn't do the round of golf because they needed to go, again, can get round those 18 holes. Honestly, for so many people, it has changed their life. You've got a great price, you've got an amazing product, sold worldwide, but right now, this is the only place you can buy it. The stock we've got, that's it. And stock-wise, sold out of the blue, 70% now of the purple, sold out and gone. We've got 30% left, so why not get the balance over Christmas so you don't gain perhaps all that extra weight, so you are moving that little bit over Christmas. It's only a minute a day, and then when you get into the new year, you won't believe how much easier it is, perhaps to then put it with a little bit of healthy eating. You're already feeling stronger. You're starting 2026 feeling better about yourself, because it's not just about the body, it's also up here. You've already started something. So don't, drown yourself in January with a New Year's resolution. You've already begun. And that 2026 could be a happier, healthier year. Because for exercise, for me, Fiona, it's not just physically, it's also for me mentally. I am personally a better person if I've exercised, a happier person.
But I think everybody is, because those endorphins, those feel-good factors are triggered with any kind of exercise. So maybe go for that run for an hour, or go cycling for an hour,
it's
or swim
setting yourself up, isn't it, for the day?
Yeah, it is. But this is something which you can get the benefits for in 1 minute. Yeah. And it isn't, literally, you won't be able to do a minute to start with. Honestly, you will not be able to do a minute.
Lots of the 5-star reviews say that. Couldn't do a minute.
I love this under the desk.
But it's very efficient, and it really is accumulative. Fitness is accumulative. That's something else we haven't talked about. Fitness is accumulative. You can build each day by just doing a few seconds, and your strength will grow, and so will saying yes to life. I love that expression, because I think as I've got older, so many things that my friends don't say yes to anymore, whether it is the travelling or the playing golf, or just important things that they've wanted to do that they just can't. And I think that's just so sad, that you become a prisoner of less
Your world
mobility.
gets smaller, doesn't it? Your world shrinks.
I
you
love
don't go and do
you
things.
say about ageing strong.
Yes,
and it's a privilege to age. So it's a shame not to be able to do the things you love to do. So just, if you don't use it, you do lose it.
But to gain it and keep it within 1 minute, and we keep talking about the stock, but unfortunately, I know this is all the stock we have, and even if you think, well, no, January, I'll start exercise. I can't get stock in for January. I can tell you right now, there is 75-day turnaround. Even if I was to order another container, we've got Chinese New Year, it's 40-day manufacturing, it's 80 days would be the earliest. If you don't get the stock now, I can't. I will get it hopefully in 80 days, but yeah, so don't think, January 1st, I'll wait till January the 1st. Yeah,
Get it now. Get it now whilst we've got it.
And do get it now. Split that cost. You've taken that first step, investing in yourself. And remember now, only 30% left of the purple. Blue already sold out and gone. And it is taking a first step to a happier, healthier you. And it truly is so easy to use. We've been standing up, but you can use it seated as well. You could take the top of the handle off and you could use it, like you were seeing in that little clip, under the desk too. So you could be multitasking whilst you're working. And I just think when something's quick and easy, I think that's why people do succeed with this, and why it is so popular.
I think people fail with fitness because they just don't commit.
It's daunting,
they just don't commit. It's time, it's effort, it's money, and you've got every reason on the planet not to commit to certain things. Minute a day. 1,441 minutes in each day. Just one of those, not just for strengthening and toning, saying goodbye to wobbles, saying goodbye to oops moments, but for me, I'm with you on it, as in the mental wellness.
The way it makes you feel,
when you get off it, you feel like the cobwebs have been blown away. You feel like the day is a better day already. And that can just be the 1 minute whilst you're cleaning the teeth.
I always try and exercise first thing.
Yes.
Because I do think it energises you for the day.
Wake up your mind. Wake up your soul. It cannot not make you feel better for most people.
If you're working from home, and we got this from a lady on television, and she was very much, if you're working from home and you get that brain fog, you can't think and you're doing everything wrong.
Get on this.
Switch everything down. Or perhaps your printer isn't printing like mine.
Don't get us started on the printer.
And you're just about to throw that printer.
Angry printer woman.
It's a printer. Why don't you print? But I'll sort that out. But just walk away and get on here for a minute. And
take a minute, literally.
That minute. Yeah. All of a sudden, that printer isn't such an enemy. All of a sudden, your head's that little bit clearer. It's amazing what exercise does do.
No, it does in so many ways. And as I say, so many people come to the LegMaster for different reasons, whether it's the young people that want to look slim and trim, whether it's the elderly that want to keep their mobility, whether it's just burning a few calories. Hey, how many of us are going to eat too much Christmas pudding and we just need to burn a few calories? That's all of us. Whether it is that mental wellness, releasing endorphins. The great thing is that whichever one it is that you want to gain the benefit from, you get all of it anyhow. You cannot not get the strength. You cannot not get the endorphins. You can't have your buttock on the floor if you use this. You can't keep those leg muscles strong. They burn big calories, not whilst you're on the LegMaster, but 48 hours afterwards, you're keeping burning those calories, which is really nice. Burn calories whilst you sleep. I like the sound of that. But it is for stability, mobility. It is for just feeling good and actually just ticking that box that you've done your fitness for the day. You don't need to tell somebody it was 44 seconds.
Not to do it, that's it.
There's
no excuse not to do it because you don't need to find an hour for this.
I know.
You don't have to put a gym outfit on and drive to the gym and spend an hour at the gym. You don't need any special equipment. All you need is you. In your PJs and whatever clothes you've got on.
Or nothing.
Decent pair of slippers or nothing.
Do it naked.
You are making some suggestions.
You are pushing the boundaries tonight,
I eliminate all the excuses. It's affordable. It's for the whole family. It's a great place to start. It's a great place to keep going.
The whole family.
Look, Francesca's finally standing up. What I want to know is why my 29-year-old daughter has been the one sitting down showing it.
We asked her to.
She should be standing up.
It still works the muscles there. I'm not even joking. They do.
Yes.
They're on fire.
Your legs are fabulous. Your family.
Well, Francesca actually is an ex-international world-class athlete. So your journey to try to kind of half maintain a super level.
Well, that's the thing. When you have been exercising to the extreme, it must be very difficult to again keep the balance in life.
Absolutely. And now I have to do something every day, otherwise I go cuckoo.
Yeah.
So just a minute a day, and that solves that.
And you really do feel it. I think a lot of people think really a minute, but you have to work up to being able to do a minute, don't you? Because these are muscles you wouldn't normally use.
No, I mean, you do one rep and you feel it straight away.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mum earlier. All my friends are starting to have children, and I think there's not a piece out there that compares to this. No. Like, you're working all those muscles that are so important when you're having children, especially after everything goes south. And I give them to all my friends. And that is, I'm like, this will sort you out.
That is the advice that's out there when you do have a baby, isn't it? That's the first thing they give you.
Preventative, they say.
Oh,
Get it strong first.
Before.
But no one does that. It's like nobody... You get a baby, you get a list of pelvic floor exercises. How many people do their pelvic floor exercises? I can't see any hands.
Who's putting their hand up?
So difficult. You get down on the floor.
Does it.
And you never know, am I using my pelvic floor? You're doing the action on the floor, and I don't know.
Well, I don't even know what action that is.
Am I using... Is that you? Well, you have to lift your bottom, don't you? Like, is that using my pelvic floor?
I think that was from the time warp, I think, that what you just did. Fiona, put it to the side again, because when you showed us that...
Mine was elevator. You had to... You're going up the elevator, and I'm like, what elevator? And I do remember...
A bit further around,
I do remember, after having my fifth, I was like, well, my pelvic floor's not even there. I couldn't even engage it. I've given birth to it. So this is the side angle.
Now you can really see. Obviously, it's working.
See why there's no wobbles.
The buttocks.
But it is just that
Yeah, that's the action
tilt.
you're meant to do on the floor.
Is it? Oh, is it? Is that what
Yes.
you're doing? Oh,
That's what
okay.
you're meant to do when you lift your...
Does it?
You
that
really
what you're
didn't
doing?
do your
Does
pelvic
it?
floor exercises,
I couldn't
did you?
even find my pelvic floor by the time I'd had Phil. It wasn't there. Literally, I remember thinking...
You needed a friend like Francesca, because if you had had a baby, she would have given you one of these.
Yes. Well, I do remember when I first got on the LegMaster, I was like, oh, there's my pelvic floor. It's still there. Yeah, it was great.
A straight way.
So many
And
people
that's not what I
comment on
wanted it
this.
for. I actually didn't want it for a pelvic floor. I just figured, have a baby, have an oops moment. It's just but mums do that. They go, well, you've got a baby, it just happens. It just goes with... No, it doesn't actually. So when I actually got on this, firstly, I could only do 3. No, actually, I think I did 7 repetitions. But as soon as I did it, I went...
Wow.
Ah, it's still there. No.
Yeah.
Oh, so actually it did it for me. So I didn't have to think about the elevator and going up or whatever that was.
You can't do this wrong instantly as you start moving.
There's only one way of doing
Have
it.
a look. When you see the animation, it shows you the muscles it's working. But it's not just the muscles and getting your legs strong and lifting the buttocks and working that core for a flatter tummy. Inside is working that pelvic floor, which is so, so important. Must tell you, we have got queues on the phones. We do apologise. We will get to you as soon as we possibly can, but if you can get onto the website, 70% of the entire stock has sold out and gone of the purple now. The blue's already sold out and gone. It is now only as long as stock is there, and you must check your baskets out, because sadly we are going to have more people ordering than stock is available very, very soon. You know what our system is? Our system is a bit different to normal systems. You can often put... I've got a basket on a website where I've probably got now about 22 items in that basket. I know I can't afford them all, but then they all sit there and I have a little look, and then I often add another one, and they're still all there. Our system isn't like that. Sadly, you'll put it in your basket, but very quickly, when we get into a situation where we've only got 30% left, somebody can take it out that basket. It is down now to the first people to order and check out. Doesn't mean you can't order now. It's hours until you check your basket through. So say we've got 30 left. 330 of you could have it in your basket. So if you all checked out at once, only 30 of you would get it. 300, it would say sold out. But actually, if you were all slow in checking out, 30 people could order and check out before any of you, and all of you could miss out. Remember, this is the last of the stock for this year. We've got no more stock until Fiona gets more stock, and that will be into 2026. So please order it now. Get that balance over Christmas. It's a minute a day. You can do that every day over Christmas. So getting that balance to help you not gain the extra weight you always put on over Christmas, to help you get some movement into the day when you are sitting watching movies, playing games, you're not moving a great deal. And then when you go into the new year, you don't have to worry about this crazy New Year's resolution where you've gained all this weight and you've been eating loads, and now you're telling your body you're not going to eat anything, so you're starving. And then you haven't been exercising and moving a great deal over Christmas up to New Year's Eve. And now all of a sudden you're expecting your body to go absolutely crazy. This is 60 seconds a day. And honestly, if you start over Christmas, you'll be amazed at how much stronger you feel already when you go into 2026. And all of a sudden, perhaps put it with a little bit of healthy eating and see if you can get that little bit trimmer. Feel that tummy flattening. Actually see that thigh gap. So that was the biggest thing for me, that thigh gap. And if you do suffer with your pelvic floor, and perhaps those situations where you sneeze and it's too late, or you're not travelling so much anymore because you're worried about getting to the toilet, that pelvic floor is so important if you are in that situation as a man or a woman. And it works the pelvic floor without you thinking. But what you must do is check your basket out, because it is going to be... It sells out, Fiona, time and time again, not just here with us on Shop on TV, but worldwide.
Around the world.
Oh, yeah. No, we're always sold out, which, I mean, is great, other than I kind of feel guilty, especially when I'm in Australia and I know the lead time on Australia. But, yeah, I haven't even ordered another container because, again, we're a family business. My husband creates the products. They're created for me, for my children. My eldest daughter's here. But we have our own warehouse, but it's only as big as kind of 2 containers, and that is it. So, yeah, after this show, I'll hopefully order some more, but we'll be Chinese New Year, shipping, manufacturing. Yeah, we won't get any probably till March.
So we're just hearing hundreds of you have still got these in baskets right now. If you want to make sure you get it whilst we've got it in stock, in time for the new year, in time for your New Year's resolution, now is the time to order it.
Definitely.
You can still add it to your basket. 366263 is your item number. And remember, if you're using PayPal Pay in 3, you can spread the cost interest-free. £24.98 on your first of 3 3 interest-free payments. And if you multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage. It's not all we've got on the show, though. Fiona brings us a great range.
Yeah.
Brand new, look at the shimmy. Brand new is our weighted vest. And we're all wearing it, actually. Hayley and Fiona have got it on. I've got it on underneath my jacket. It's one size fits all,
one size fits all. I mean, it's super easy to put on. A massive benefit is the weighted vest. I know they're trending at the moment, and you can get really heavy ones. And we've chosen the £2 because I think it's a perfect weight to be able to put it on, keep it on, and actually forget you've got it. So you get the benefits throughout the whole day, whether it is just doing household chores, whether it is actually doing maybe yoga or going to a class, whether it is just getting in and out of the car, taking your kids to school. This is going to bring strength training, it's going to bring resistance training. All you have to do is pop it on. It's neoprene, super stretchy. I like the fact that it's stretchy. We've actually created it to go on the top because I didn't want something around the waist that affects your waistband, makes you hot and sweaty. You can wash this, it's neoprene. You could swim with it, shower with it. Add weighted benefits to your shower. All you have to do is click it on. But the thing I love about it is, if I just stand normally, it's one thing, but as soon as I put this on, the little bit of weight in the back.
And it really does do exactly
it lifts you back. We're all standing up nice and tall.
Great posture, haven't we,
sitting
tonight?
down nice and tall. How many people are on their tablets? They're doing this, they're slouching. There's a whole new generation of kids, especially after COVID, when they're all schooled at... My daughter used to sit on her bed, literally, on her laptop, and her posture
see young children
is
already.
atrocious. No, seriously, it's this whole generation. My daughter loves this. She's like, I put it on, put it under my jumper, nausea. Bring the shoulders back, open out the chest, you know, instead of all this crunched up. So I loved it. We launched this in Australia. This, again, is the only place you can buy this is Shop on TV in the UK. And I don't think there are any others out there that are £2. As I say, anything heavier, and I was like, I'll just take it off now. Well, it's not going to have any benefit.
It becomes restrictive and uncomfortable.
It becomes restrictive. But, Australia, we launched it this year. And I was like, I love the benefits of it. Then I'm like, hold on a minute. It immediately put me in this. And I'm like, what's the best benefit? Resistance training? Better posture, is it? And I'm like...
We've got both.
We've got both.
So just by putting this on and that extra weight,
it's
that's
just
helping
a little
with
bit.
that resistance.
Well, it is, because you're carrying around... you're carrying around an extra kilo, £2, which doesn't sound much, but an extra £2, like carrying 2 dumbbells for the whole day.
Yeah.
But you don't, like, even just when you're like... I'm suddenly going... Yeah, I've got I've forgotten. I've got it on. You do the LegMaster, you've got a little extra resistance. So it really is sneaky fitness. It is free fitness. Free fitness, because you don't need to do anything more than you normally do. And it could be doing your... What was it again? Francesca did yoga with me years ago. It was like warrior pose, you know, or doing this. So doing this, you're adding a bit of resistance.
Yeah, because you've got that weight on your back.
You could do the gym magic and actually have the extra resistance. You could go for a walk. Just go for a walk. Take your kids to school. Just literally picking the laundry out.
Because you've got that extra weight.
So then when you go to the gym, when you go to the gym...
Go to the gym.
You know, you see the army guys, isn't it, you normally see...
When they're training,
Because it's training them to be stronger.
Yeah, and there's something they call it. I think maybe Francesca knows, when you put the big rucksack on and they're walking... Is it Birkin? It's something. It's...
Birkin training?
Yeah,
it's a big
rucksack.
This is that weight that you will be able to hold, that weight that you won't even realise is on.
Safe, usable weight. Because again, I remember walking around with 2 on. I thought, this is really heavy, this is good, this is really uncomfortable. I'm just going to take one of them off. So we have chosen what we feel is the perfect weight to keep it on and let it do it for you. That's what I love about it. Don't do anything more than you normally do. So this is the ultimate health benefit for everybody.
And wear it on top of clothes, wear it under clothes. If you want it not to be seen, put a jumper on, put a blouse over the top. But just, you'll notice the difference as soon as you put it on. But the great thing, like Fiona says, is you'll forget you've got it on, and all of a sudden you'll notice. My stance, I keep looking in there.
I feel so tall.
I'm standing really well.
With this on.
I notice the difference in me in photographs, and sometimes you're looking like,
dreadful.
Oh, why am I not stood upright? And it just instantly makes you do that.
And it makes you pull everything in, doesn't it? As well as the weight that's on there, you're pulling everything in.
I think I've always said that when you stand right, you can virtually lose a dress size because your stance is better. So visually, you look better because you're not sort of sticking your tummy out and
No,
slopping.
seriously, I was blown away by it. I was throughout the whole show. I'm like, oh, my posture's so much better.
Well, everybody absolutely loves it. A good amount if you put it in baskets as an extra alongside your other products, and of course you can do exactly that. And when you split the cost, there's no extra delivery. It'll work out just over sort of £13 extra in your PayPal basket. So definitely do that. We're busy on so many things. Remember, stock-wise for the LegMaster, it's disappearing. So please do check your baskets out. Gym Magic, though, has been another favourite.
This is brilliant. It's gym in the palm of your hand. It's all about the resistance that you get. So affordable at £39. We just want to remind you of this because loads of you have got it in baskets. Lots of you are checking through right now. This is such an effective piece of equipment that is all working on resistance, isn't it, Fiona?
It is resistance training, again, for all age groups, for all ability level. It's either effortless stretches that bring with it resistance training, strength training, calorie burning, mobility, better range of motion, or it is maybe that you can't afford that gym membership anymore, so it's doing squats and bicep curls and chest presses. But the ability to change the resistance means you can increase the intensity, so it allows it to grow with you. It allows it to hand it to your 17-year-old son who maybe wants great big guns, or your daughter that wants slim, trim, toned bodies. Use it standing, sitting, lying down. There are 4 DVDs that come with it. It's beginner, intermediate, advanced. They're all 10 minutes long. There's a seated I like to call them moves. Workout sounds exhausting, but it's a perfect way to just keep mobility for you. £39. Also, there's a fabulous bag you can put it in.
Yes,
created by myself. Throw away your designer bags and buy a Gym Magic bag. It's brilliant. It's just a small vinyl bag. I put this in my hand luggage. I take it around the world with me because when I'm flying and when I'm carrying heavy bags, my shoulders, my upper core, it's only getting weaker the older I get. So maybe you're somebody that's got frozen shoulders or, you know, rotator. There's a lot of shoulder mobility difficulties that we get when we're older that can really be helped with resistance training, strength training, and you're also talking about bone density and muscle mass as you get older. But brilliant, brilliant for the youngsters. This really is for the whole family. Brilliant place to start, but also full body workout at high intensity for your kids. Very comfortable, comes fully assembled, one piece. If it was in 2, I'd only have half of it. And, you know, you just literally pick it up. Super soft, spongy. So it is for the whole body or just a specific part of the body?
It is. I think it's for all levels of fitness as well. As you twist the bands and change the resistance, it's like you're using heavier weights. It can be a rowing machine, it can be a cycling bike, and it's been beneficial to so many. It's a great gift idea, whether that's for a teenager that wants to go to the gym and they can't afford to go, whether that's for you with your travelling, perhaps you work in and have to stay in hotels a lot. It's your gym in your suitcase. 456359 is your item number. £39 is your discounted price, and of course you split that as well with PayPal. But let's just have a little listen at what a difference Gym Magic has made to so many different people.
You're burning calories, you're working every single muscle in the body. You can take it anywhere. It's an all-over body workout. I'd really recommend it to anybody that's starting out, that's never worked out before. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
I can even use it at work if I want to, and that's really great.
I love doing the core and I can feel those muscles working, and it's so simple.
Great as well to see that being used on the bed. Use it first thing in the morning. Exercising
for
first
stretching,
thing.
for me, just for stretching, without all the exercises that you can do with it. And remember, you've got those 15 favourites on the wall chart that you'll get, and you've also got links to classes, beginners, intermediate, advanced, and the seated workout.
Yes, absolutely. And it is, as you say, in the first thing in the morning, wake up your range of motion. Wake up your mind, your body, your soul. Wake up the muscles. That's the perfect thing to do in the morning.
Sean notices the difference if he hasn't used it.
Yeah, if I don't stretch with it now in the morning,
I know.
really notice.
If he's moaning about his back, I'm like, have you used it? And he's like,
I'm
oh,
always
gosh,
moaning
no.
about something, aren't I?
And for Sean's made such a difference. And so easy to use
Just that
in your
stretch
home,
that Fiona was doing there over the head.
For shoulder mobility and range of motion. But, you know, it's either a phenomenal workout or it is effortless stretches. That's another one of my daughters. that's using it, literally taking it away with her in the hand luggage. Just sit down, get going, upper body, lower body, tricep curls. Honestly, the list is absolutely endless, and it is, to me, it's so affordable.
Brilliant gift
it's
at that
lightweight.
price.
A gift to yourself, forget everyone else.
Yeah.
Buy it for yourself and get the little
yourself.
bag to put it in. 'cause it's
Multi-order,
good,
buy
it's
one
fun.
for yourself, but I do think it's a great gift. Perhaps you've got teenagers to buy for, people in their 20s, or perhaps you've got older people that you know really do perhaps suffer with and not doing. Stretching is so good
Just
for you.
reach into
and we
those
just,
cupboards and
We
things.
just don't do it. It makes such a difference to your everyday task. But you must check your baskets out for everything, actually. We're hugely busy. And we're going to jump back to our LegMaster. Forgot to warn you before we start talking that already 80% of the purple is sold out and gone. The blue's already gone.
Already
and
sold
we've
out in
got no
blue.
more stock, have we,
Now,
Fiona?
unfortunately, I will apologise. No, we don't, because we tend to run kind of 2 shows out, and there's about an 80-day turnaround. I don't have any of these more on order, and this is the only place you can get it in the UK.
So if we sell out tonight, it'll take
there'll
you
be
about
nothing-
80
probably,
days.
Yeah, probably about March. So if you're thinking, oh, no, I'll start in January. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Only
leave
if you
it till
buy it
then.
now.
Only if you
Yes.
buy it now. And actually, as you say, we know we're going to eat too much. We know we're going to sit around. Let's just kind of head off some of that calories.
yeah. It's
Head
getting
off
that
some of that
balance in life,
laziness.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
But with the balance of 1 minute a day, that's what I always say. Look, there's 1,440 minutes. In every day, you can do what you like with it. I just want one of those to help strengthening, toning, mobility, keep you strong on your legs. Stop you having those oops moments with the coughs. Who wants that? A New Year's resolution of laughing again without, you know, how many people say,
Trampolining.
don't make me laugh?
That's, yeah.
Yeah,
And
laugh.
we'll look at
Let's laugh.
some reviews, because
Yeah.
in a little
Brilliant.
while, Hayley always says, a lot of people say it's life-changing. It's not just the women, it's the men as well.
Yeah.
And it's so affordable. At £68, you can spread the cost interest-free, £24.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. So 366263 is your item number. The other thing that we haven't talked about is the weight limit, because the weight limit's brilliant on
Yeah,
this.
£350. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's something you're looking at. You want to, you know, reduce your weight by healthy eating, lots of different things. It's a great place to burn calories. And there's all those super lovely high technology things where you can lose weight in different ways now. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But you still got to age strong. You still got to keep strong, because actually losing weight, some of it can be muscle.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect way. I like to use the 2 words minimal effort.
And I think
Because
the
I'm
other thing
lazy.
we should point out is don't think 1 minute won't make a difference,
But
because
no, it will.
I think
it
you'll
will.
struggle to do
You won't be able to do
No,
it
you
minutes.
will. You will. No, I can guarantee. I don't think
You
I've
just don't
ever had.
realise.
I've never had anybody get on it.
Do a
and go,
minute
yeah,
straight
a minute. Oh,
away.
that's fine. That's easy.
Well, you didn't, did you?
No, I did 9 repetitions. I always remember in Australia, I think it was Kylie Minogue's fitness instructor was there, and he was super strong and he was watching the show, and I mean, he was so fit, and he said, "Is that for women?" And I went, "Oh no, it's for everybody, you know." And he got on it, and he did 17. I'm not going to tell you what he said, but it was a little bit brash and rude. But he was like, "Oh my gosh, what is that thing?" You know, because again, it's different. It's targeting
it's
inner
about the
thighs.
angle as well,
Most
isn't it?
things are forward motion, running,
Yeah.
swimming, cycling. That's great. This is internal muscles, pelvic floor, abdomen. But it is the inner thighs. It is
And
the
we're
inner
seeing
thighs.
that here,
And
which-
maybe that is a part of your body that you don't think's great. How many women go, "I love my inner thighs"? This is going to help tone them. Maybe it's a bit of chub rub you don't like anymore. That's your New Year's resolution, to get that thigh gap. But look at the muscles it's strengthening, activating, toning, burning calories. These are big muscles, important for stability, mobility, but also part of the body that you might want to look good if you're going to the Caribbean this Christmas, or, you know, getting the legs out. You know, they always say, what is it, summer bodies are made in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start now. Let's start looking
point.
good. And yeah, maybe it is that wobble. Going back to my Italian shows, they're like, "We like the wobble test." And I'm like, okay, when you tap your legs,
Look
do
at
they
those
wobble?
Lack of-
LegMaster
We
Lift.
have
Lack of wobble.
concrete posts here,
Hey,
ladies.
your legs
There
are
is-
spectacular.
There's no chub rub
And you
going
don't
on
go
there.
out running. You
I
don't go
out
to a
running.
gym.
No.
You have.
I went to a sauna once, and I filled up my glass with. And my daughter's like,
"We going to the gym, Fiona,
Well-
going to the sauna and filling up your glass."
Having a
my
glass of water.
daughter's trying to persuade me to go and do yogas and stuff, which I should do the stretching, but actually, instead of doing the stretches, I like with the gym magic. My stretches come supercharged with resistance.
You can do it all there.
I kind of think, you know, some of these classes are so expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive.
And your time poor, like a lot of us. I think the one thing we always put off is exercise, because we haven't got an hour. You have to go to a gym for an hour. If you go out running, you have to run for 45 minutes. If you walk, you need to walk for a good hour, don't you, to get a real workout. There's nothing out there that we don't stand with any other equipment say,
for 1 minute.
You need to
For
do
1 minute. I know.
1 minute
I'm
a
going to
day.
go for a swim with a minute by the time...
Haven't even got your costume on.
Yeah, anyway,
We're going for a
I'm
walk.
not getting my costume in a
Where
minute.
could you get? I could walk down my front, halfway down the driveway. OK, that's it, that's it.
Yeah, we're done.
No, I know, it is, honestly, the more I think about it, and I have been selling this for like 25 years, I circumnavigate the globe, you know, like, honestly.
Always travelling.
My schedule, I'm hopefully having a show later here, I then go straight to Australia, then I'm going to Toronto, then I'm Philadelphia, then I'm Milan, then I'm back to Philadelphia. I love it.
She's
because
very international.
But I'm just like, oh my God, I just have to spread the news. It's 1 minute for so many health benefits. You can't miss out.
For you.
It was developed.
Your husband is an inventor, which was very handy.
It was
But
very
what did you say to him that you wanted?
I said, help, I'm queen of lazy, I'm time poor, I want massive benefits with no effort. He was like, yeah, OK, job done. And I'm like... He comes out with the LegMaster, and literally I did less than 10. I keep trying to make the number up, but it was less than 10. And I just went, this is amazing, because I felt like, you know, cloud had lifted. Lots of, seriously, we've got 5 children, too much. Yeah, I felt like, you know, the coppers of blood, I'd better night's sleep. But the biggest thing was I felt so proud of myself for doing my fitness in like 9 seconds. It was like, I could fool myself. I've done my fitness.
And you do, honestly, on the first one,
10,
if you've never done it before...
Oh, you'll feel it.
You'll feel it, won't you?
You will feel it.
There is, on everyone's lives, there is nobody that's gone on this and done 10 repetitions and gone, where am I supposed to feel it? They all go,
you do.
Oh,
you
OK.
feel it, that inner thigh.
In a good way.
All
it's
the
a good way.
In a good way,
you can feel as you do it, the buttocks lifting. The core, the tummy, perhaps you want a flatter tummy. It's working all that core, which is your balance as well. A strong core is so important. It's very what holds you up. But internally,
I love the image. We have that image of it. Yeah, that was something I had created in Australia because I had so many people going, oh, wow, I never realised I had such a weak pelvic floor until I tried the LegMaster, and now I don't get up in the middle of the night. This is what they call a thermology test. It's a thermo image. On the left-hand side is inactivity. Green, blue is just cold. On the right-hand side is where the blood is flowing. When the blood flows, the muscles are being activated, stimulated, strengthened. And just look at where it is. This is a thermal image. This shows it. It's the inner thigh. It's the leg muscles. But core, lower abdomen, and the pelvic floor are the main areas that are being activated within 60 seconds. And as we get older, or even like, you know, my daughter's saying, her friends are starting to have children. You know what? You need to be ahead of the curve, as they say in America.
And what a great gift to get in that situation.
Yeah, what a great gift for yourself, again. And you think about all the money you spend on those other things you have to use because of the oops moments. This is a lot cheaper, and it's for the rest of your life. It's for your kid, it's for your grandmother, it's for the whole family.
Everyone can use it, can't they?
Sitting. I don't know why we're using my daughter sitting down. She should be the one standing.
She's been standing.
She does it so well.
Yeah,
and she's sitting there going, oh, God, what do you feel it? My legs sitting down.
I feel it sitting down.
You can, absolutely.
So
my inner
all
thighs.
those same muscles.
Inner thighs, buttocks, even in my abs.
Yeah.
It's not easy sitting down, I'll tell you that.
So there, Mum.
I used to have my mother watch me on the show, and it was the other place we used to sell a while ago. And I would sit down sometimes, and she'd be like, oh, I saw you in the middle of the show, you were tired. I was like, actually, I find it harder to use it sitting down than standing up because I never use it.
Yes.
And it's the same muscle, but it's obviously slightly different muscles.
Positions it
I'm sitting there
differently,
going, can I stand up? You know? No, seriously.
The great thing is
I
you can use it seated.
Yes,
it's
a
build
perfect
up
way
to
to start.
standing up. On it, but honestly, get it home and try it, because for so many people, it's been life-changing. And that sounds dramatic, doesn't it? Something you use 60 seconds a day. You can use every day of the week, a minute. out of your day, and you think, really? But you might only be able to do 30 seconds. You might only be able to do 6 to start off with, because you won't believe when you get on this, because of the design, you can't use it incorrectly, but as soon as you feel that slope and you feel how it works that inner thigh as you pull in, how it works the buttocks, how it works all of the legs, how it's strengthening and toning, perhaps helping you get that sort of thigh gap. But then working that core, you feel your core working, and that's, again, your balance that keeps you upright. But working inside on that pelvic floor, and that's why for so many it is life-changing. As a girl or a guy, we've all got pelvic floors. And if you are having those moments when it is just too late, when you cough, you sneeze, you laugh, and it's too late, you've already been. Or if you are perhaps a guy, and this, when we have had so many 5-star reviews, but actually, because we've worked with Fiona for so long, personal emails into shows saying, you know, I stopped playing golf because I couldn't get round the golf course. I couldn't do 18 holes without desperately needing the loo, and I couldn't get to the loo in time. Perhaps you're not travelling this Christmas because you're in that situation. Travelling is horrendous if you suddenly need the toilet on the M6 or the M40 or the M5, wherever you are. Where is the next step, you know, petrol station or services, and how far is the toilet from where you park? Are you going to get there? On a plane, lots of people emailing saying, I stopped flying because I've been in that situation where the seatbelt signs are on and I'm desperate to go to the toilet and it's going to be too late. I'm desperate, you know, and I'm in a queue for the toilet and I just can't control. Our pelvic floor is so important, and it's working that whilst it's doing all the other lower body muscles and strengthening and toning. It's phenomenal for so many reasons, and it has been such a busy night. We sell out of this time and time again. First time Fiona brought it to air, we sold out in about 28 minutes. That's the honest truth. And it's sold out time and time again. Last time we had it to air, it sold out. We actually had a good amount of stock this year. I think possibly, now Fiona's saying there's no stock until March, I think this was our stock to go into New Year.
Yeah, I think it might be.
But the fact is, stock-wise right now, we're limited stock. We've got less than 10% of the stock left. Now, this really does put us in a situation where you very easily could press that checkout button thinking it's in my basket, that's fine, it's mine, and it will say sold out. Very quickly, we're going to have more people ordering than stock is available. Please check your basket out. Please put it in a basket right now and check that basket out. It is now going to be first come, first served. This isn't going to be available until possibly March next year. So please, whilst we have the stock, get that one thing that might allow you to succeed. And I think you will succeed, because we're not asking you to change your life. We're not asking you to go to the gym for an hour. We're not asking you to go running in the dark and the wet for 45 minutes. We're not asking you to go out for a walk for an hour. This is a minute a day. And honestly, when you use this for the first time, you will understand. When we know we've got a show, we're like, oh my goodness, we're going to be on this for 3 hours. Because honestly, you really do feel, and you'll see through the show, we stop because we have to have that break, because it works muscles like you will not believe. And remember, you can use this seated, and then you can build to standing. But whether you're sat or standing, look at the muscles. This will work without you even thinking. And all down to that design of that base. You can't use this incorrectly. And that's the truth, Fiona. Without even thinking, as soon as we get onto this, it's activating all these different areas.
Yeah, the results are immediate. The feeling is immediate. And the great thing is it, you know, it's easy to commit to 60 seconds a day, maximum.
We'll achieve that.
Literally, yeah. I did 9 seconds to start with. But fitness is accumulative. The muscles activate and strengthen really quickly. And these are big muscles for important things in life, or just for looking good, you know, whether it is slimming and trimming and...
It's not legs that keep you upright, it's your legs that get you up the stairs, it's the legs that walk you down to the shop. And if you're struggling with all those things, it's working all those muscles. Standing, sitting, and honestly lifting that bottom. Perhaps it is visual for you, perhaps you want the leg gap, perhaps it's lifting the buttocks, but then perhaps it is your tummy you'd like to flatten down. But then perhaps you are thinking, oh gosh, I do when I sneeze, it is too late. Perhaps I've got a weak pelvic floor. Pelvic floor exercises. Go onto the internet. The NHS are passionate that pelvic floor exercises are so important, and we don't do them. And I think if we try to do them, we don't do them correctly. This doesn't allow you to do them incorrectly because it makes all those right muscles work.
It's that angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lifting everything in the right way.
It does it for you. And it's for every age group. My daughter's here. She's 29 years old. She's like, Mum, why can't I come on the show? You know, all these products are for my age group as well.
We should have it because she started your pelvic floor problem.
She did. She was the...
You're getting the blame again.
She was the instigator of the demise of my pelvic floor, my eldest child. And then it was all literally
But then you had
downhill
a few more after, so we can't give her the full blame.
No, I know. But, you know, she loves everything. She has a house the size of a pillow. And, I mean, you love to use the LegMaster, don't you?
Oh, it's my favourite product, I have to be honest. It's easy, you can fit it under my sofa, take it out, works everything. I like my thighs looking slender.
Sculpt to the legs,
oh, and it really gets into the bunda.
Yeah.
But when you're 29,
One minute.
When you're 29, it is, yes, about what you look like.
You want it to look
At
good,
my
yeah.
age, I'm 60. I'm concerned about coughing, sneezing and laughing. So that's important to me, but my father just doesn't want to fall. He wants to keep, he just wants to keep moving. And I always say, Dad, you don't need to move fast, you don't need to move strong. Just keep moving.
Just keep moving, whether you stood, whether you sat. And the reviews we've had over the years, fantastic. We've had personal emails sent to us, haven't we? What a difference it's made to people. Let's take a look at a couple of the reviews. Now, remember, if you've got this in a basket, confirm your order and check your basket out. We are limited stock. Robert said, thanks for introducing me to the LegMaster and pelvic floor exercise. I thought this was only for women. I've had my LegMaster for 2 weeks now. I've been to the doctors for issues with my pelvic floor weakness, and I've noticed a big improvement. I'm 65, so most exercise is difficult for me, but the LegMaster is fantastic. And because it's there, ready to use at any time, I'm popping on and off it all day. I've just managed to do 62 repetitions, the best yet. But I do it 3 or 4 times a day. Don't think about it, try it. That's what Robert had to say. Wendy said this works. I'm a mum of a 5 and a 4-year-old. I'm 40, and having had children so late and so close, things just dropped no matter what I did. Nothing worked. Thanks to the LegMaster, I can now play on the trampoline without worrying. I wouldn't be without it now. Sculpting and shaping, all those different muscle areas that we talk about, but also we talk about that pelvic floor, remember. 366263 if you want to add it in. You still can, but go to the website. We're still really busy across everything.
We are going to move away from the Stepmaster just for a moment because we've got so many people ordering, and stock, sadly, is down to less than 10% of the stock. So if you have got it in a basket on the website, the LegMaster, please check your basket through. I think some people are going to miss out now. But lots of you putting the vest in, and my word, we are so excited. Brand new today, and honestly, such a simple idea that can make such a difference, Fiona.
Big difference. And only available on Shop on TV. Let's put that into the equation. Brilliant for adding sneaky fitness. This is going to bring strength training, resistance training, by doing nothing more than whatever you're doing during the day, whether it's going for a walk, whether it's just getting out of bed, you're gaining extra health and benefits, strengthening resistance, but also posture.
Yeah.
Anybody watching now who's sitting slouched in a chair watching Shop on TV or on the sofa thinking, oh yeah, let me just sit up a bit better. This is going to help you sit up. We made it what we believe is the perfect weight. You can get them for £10, £20, but this is just your £2 because anything heavier, I just took it off. And then it's pointless having it.
Weighed you down, restricted you.
And it just felt really uncomfortable. This is the kind of weight that when I put it on, not only do I lift my shoulders back, opens me up. So you haven't got that going on. Shoulders open, weight, you know, the posture's better, but it's the kind of weight that every time we talk about it, I go, oh yeah, I've still got it on. It turns household chores into health benefits. Just taking the laundry out, you're adding a little bit of resistance. It is really stretchy, super soft, washable, neoprene, and what, again, the perfect way. Maybe you want to do your core workout classes, or you keep doing this warrior pose. That's the only one I know.
Is that the only one you remember?
I don't know, yeah. Or just going for a walk. Go for a walk, but bring with it.
It makes such a difference.
Don't get shortchanged on it.
Yeah, I think a lot of you will think, oh, I see the army guys going out with big heavy weights on to make them, you know, be stronger. And this is a nice, comfortable weight, but just by wearing it, doing everyday things, it's going to help you be strong. It's going to help you burn more calories. And lots of you putting it in your basket and splitting the cost. Remember, there'll be no extra cost with your delivery if you're buying it with another item. So it works out just over £13 extra in your PayPal basket. But take a look at everything we've got available. We're really busy on everything. That LegMaster is ticking through, remember.
Got to be
less
quick
than
there.
10%. But on shopontv.co.uk, you can have a little look at everything. Now, we are getting towards the end of the show, so please, we'll try and show you as much as we can. But one item you have absolutely loved is another item that is so affordable. This is Gym Magic. It literally is a gym in the palm of your hand. Now, you will have 15 favourites, the exercises to inspire you. You'll also have links through to a beginner's class, an intermediate, an advanced and a seated workout. This is resistance training. And don't look at this and think, oh, well, it's not going to be strong enough for me. You can make this stronger, can't you?
Yeah, you can. By rotating band around the bar, you add to the resistance. So it allows it to grow with you, or it allows you to give it to your grandchildren or your teenagers that can then do 30-pound bicep curls, 40-pound bicep curls. They can use it as a rowing machine. They can use it for bench presses, shoulder presses, squats, but squats with resistance. Or, like more elderly people are using it as effortless stretching, but stretches that bring with it the resistance, the strengthening, calorie burning, great for mobility, great for range of motion, especially in the upper shoulder region. So it really does transgress across all age groups, all ability levels. It comes fully assembled. It's so affordable. There's a lovely bag you can buy as well to pop it in, which I designed, so I think is fabulous.
Definitely add that in. It's only £12.50 extra if you want to add that in.
Absolutely. So you can put it in a bag, but you could get it in the hand luggage, travel around with it, take it to your friends.
It's your gym wherever you go, and it can be a rowing machine, it can be a cycling machine. For so many people, it's been so beneficial. It can be just for stretching first thing in the morning. You can exercise in your bed, but honestly, take a little listen to what people just like yourselves that perhaps thought, I wonder how good this will be. People have absolutely fallen in love with it.
You're burning calories, you're working every single muscle in the body. You can take it anywhere. It's an all-over body workout. I'd really recommend it to anybody that's starting out, that's never worked out before. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
I can even use it at work if I want to, and that's really great.
I love doing the core, and I can feel those muscles working, and it's so simple.
What a busy night, and something else you've absolutely loved, but sadly we won't get back to it live, but we will show you a little bit about it. This is so affordable.
This is brilliant. It's lowest ever price. It should be £69. It's down to £29.99. This is about mobility. Again, it's about moving the ankles, moving the feet. It's a stepper. It's about getting those steps in. At £29.99, an excellent price. If you want to add this into your basket as a gift for you or a gift for someone else, 372682 is your item number. Here's Fiona to tell us more.
Congratulations on buying the Summers Step and Stretch. We designed it specially for you, so I know you're going to love it. Why do we call it the Step and Stretch? Well, it is going to help you bring your steps into your everyday life, because maybe you're not doing them. It is also going to help stretch a really important part of the body, your ankles, your feet, your lower leg. Now let me talk you through the different ways to using it. Let's start with the steps. Simply pushing down side to side is going to bring those steps in. You can also exaggerate this a little bit by pointing the toes. This is a great way of getting that cardiovascular, getting your heart, your lungs going, all those benefits that you get from doing your steps. Now moving on to stretching, different ways of doing it. Pointing the toes down. This is a great stretch for the whole leg here, especially the front area I'm feeling it in. pushing the heels back. Again, the calves, the whole of this lower part of the body, the ankles, the whole foot area is feeling so much more flexible when I do this. One at a time you can do this. So pushing down singularly is going to really help stretch this part of the body. We've incorporated resistance bands into it. Now that's going to bring resistance training. It's going to bring strength training. So many benefits with that as well. Helping maintain your muscle mass, helping with bone density as well. These are really valuable as we age in life. Now, you can use this first thing in the morning when you get out of bed. Help this whole part of the body feel so much better so you can start the day with a little bit more of a spring in your step. Interrupt your sitting whilst you're working or watching television. That's a perfect way of using it as well. Your feet take you everywhere in life, and I think it's so important to keep this whole area flexible and strong as you step through everyday activities. I know you're going to enjoy using the Summers Step and Stretch, so please do get started and start feeling those benefits.
Incredible value for money, great to add into your basket, great to buy as a gift. The best price we've ever had it, so do grab that while the stock is there.
£69 there. It's on its lowest ever price, and we've got all the stock that we know we could get hold of, fully assembled, ready to go. Great gift, £29.99 if you want to go for that. And add it in with something else, you won't pay any extra postage. Whilst we've got it in stock, we've got to get back to the LegMaster. It is limited stock. There are still hundreds of you with these in baskets.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hayley just heard something.
You know, I tell you that we'll get into a situation where more people are ordering than stock's available. We're there.
Yeah.
The stock we've got left, I knew it would happen. We had the most stock we've ever had. It sells out time and time again, the LegMaster. The first show Fiona did, we sold out in 28 minutes. The next few shows, I think we've sold out virtually every time we brought it to air. Last time it was on, it sold out. But we had the best amount of stock. Now, we didn't realise until we've been talking that we won't have any more stock of this until March.
No, that was a full container you had in, and unfortunately our warehousing situation with stock doesn't allow me anymore. So if I order today, which I'm not, I won't get it probably till March, because we have Chinese New Year as well,
now,
which delays us.
We thought we had enough stock to take us into New Year, because obviously the New Year is fitness for the New Year's resolutions. But we obviously haven't, because there are more people ordering than stock is available. Please check your baskets out and start your New Year's resolution now. Over Christmas, get that balance. When you are eating more than you normally would, when you're moving even less because you're watching movies, you're sitting watching TV, you're sitting playing games with the family. This is only, Fiona, correct me if I'm wrong, a minute a day?
Maximum a minute a day. And also, don't think you can get this somewhere else. Don't think, oh, I'll just go buy it somewhere else. It's not available anywhere else. But no, this is a maximum of 60 seconds. We would say a minute a day. No one could do it for a minute a day. It literally start with a few, but that's enough. And that you will think, I know what this is doing. That lady on that programme was right. Oh, I feel that pelvic floor exercise I didn't do after I had my children. So, but there are so many benefits, and I think whether it's the slimming, the trimming, my daughter loves it for keeping her buttocks toned. I'm thinking I want to cough, sneeze and laugh without whatever. I want to still be able to go on flights and sit on the window seat and not be worried about waking up the person next to me. You know, my father just wants to not fall. There's a long list of, and with that you get the endorphins, you get hopefully the better night's sleep, you get the feel-good factor of, I've done my fitness. You don't need to tell anyone it's just 60 seconds. Just a lot of benefits. Get the heart going. The heart is the biggest muscle of the body. Get it moving. Get it, circulation. Long list. And no matter which one of those things that you are thinking, well, actually, that's a New Year's resolution or that's a New Year's, you get all of it. The whole long list is yours, whether you like it or not. Burning the calories, releasing the happy dolphins. You got to get it. You can't say, I don't want that.
And without thinking, you can't do it wrong because of the angle of the actual base. It makes you use those muscles, makes you use that pelvic floor.
And you don't have to build anything. No. It's ready, it's fully assembled. You just got to pop the handle in.
Got to warn you, though, if you are watching on +1, we might have sold out. So
we have sold out of some items already, haven't we?
Because The blue, we've already sold out and gone. We are now super low in stock. We've got more people trying to order the purple than we've got stock left. So if you are watching on Plus One, I do apologise, check on the website and see if the stock is there, because we're in a situation now where if everyone checked out right this minute, a lot of people find it will say sold out. So please check your basket.
You can still add it to your basket, though, if you want to jump the queue, if you like. 366263, add it into your basket, go through to checkout, confirm your order, and it'll be yours, and it'll be on its way to you in time for Christmas.
That balance over Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the new year won't be quite so hard. I think New Year's resolutions, we set ourselves
too much pressure, don't we? Too much pressure
We've
on
eaten
ourselves.
all that extra food over Christmas, and then in January suddenly we think our body will be happy to diet, and then we've been lazy over Christmas, and then all of a sudden we think our body's ready to do crazy
why
things.
should January be the time to be the best version
do
of
everything,
yourself?
yeah.
You know, aging is a privilege. We have to age strong. We, unfortunately, guys, we have to do something. Now, whether it is a gym membership, that's great. Whether it's doing a class, that's great. Whether it's going for a lovely long run or swimming in the sea, that's brilliant. But I think for a lot of us, none of those are really what we want to do.
We're good at putting those things off, aren't we? Because we haven't got an hour.
There's always an excuse not to do it. It's too far, it's too near, it's too hot, it's too cold. The British love to moan about every reason to moan, but something in the comfort of your own home. For a long time, I actually had this by my sink in the bathroom, so I would just stand there, do my tea.
Such a good idea.
Because I think I haven't got time. I haven't got time to do both.
Hayley has it at home in front of the patio door, so as soon as she comes in, she jumps on it, looks out in the garden, does the minute, and then she's off again.
In the kitchen. I've actually got it by the window now, because, I've been doing this is great, because I thought, I haven't got time, I'll do them both together. But, whilst you put the coffee pod in, it's perfect, or before the kettle. I remember doing on one of our shows a long time ago, we filled the kettle up.
We did it, didn't we?
And we were like, in less than a time.
I remember.
But you know what? The kettle actually took 7 minutes to boil.
Oh, my
so I'm
goodness.
like...
That was a rubbish kettle.
Well, no, 7 minits. And I was like, well, a whole week's workout whilst the kettle boils. Because it was like... Because we were like, OK...
Come on, get a move on.
It was like, well, God, this is ridiculous. It's 7 minutes. It was so funny. I do remember that. But it is. Or less than put your toast on, and before it's even out, just tick that box. How important is your health? It's the most important thing in your life. It is everything. And we are all, whether you're 20, 30, 50, 60, we're all getting older. We all want to do what we want to do in life. And so many of us become a prisoner of less mobility or lack of mobility. How many people are not visiting relatives this year because they just don't feel strong enough? You know, my own mother-in-law is choosing not to come down to see her grandchildren. And I think it's because she's just getting in and out of the car and walking.
The journey,
we've got steps. We're on a hill. Everything is and she just doesn't feel that strong anymore. And I just wish she'd get on the LegMaster and use the LegMaster.
And make that difference.
That's what we say about your world. Your world shrinks, doesn't it? It stops you from doing something.
You start losing the finer details in life.
I think it's quite ageless. It's great if you're in that situation while you are getting into those later years and you do feel that you are getting weaker, and perhaps the toilet is a big situation where you need to go now. But then if you're younger, perhaps it is the thigh gap that you want, perhaps it is the slimmer jeans you want to wear, perhaps you would like a flatter tummy. But actually the other really important thing for you as a youngster is working that pelvic floor, because that pelvic floor is the support that's going to stop you perhaps in the future needing the toilet in an instant, laughing and it's too late.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's nothing worse than being in that situation. And if you're in those situations, and again, like we're saying, it's stopping you doing things. You might be, you know, in your 40s, but you've had a couple of children quite close together and everything seems to have changed. This, for so many, has been life-changing in that situation. And do your own research, but the NHS passionate that pelvic floor exercises are so important, without even realising that's exactly what Francesca is doing right now, working all the thighs, the inner thigh, the tummy, the core, but working that pelvic floor. And Fiona, without even thinking, we can't do this wrong. This is what I love.
You can't do it wrong. You just have a choice between standing or sitting. And both are going to activate, wake up, strengthen, tone, get the heart going, the lungs going. All the parts of the body, it's silent. There's no electricity. Maybe you've got kids that are asleep. What can you do that doesn't make a noise, that gives you a cardiovascular workout? LegMaster does. You know, it absolutely is perfect for all ages, all mobility levels. I mean, as I say, I fly around. I think I was looking on my airline I want to say the name,
your
but
miles.
my 1.6 million miles I've done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wow. Doing Australia,
buy a house
America,
with that.
Canada. Yeah, I wish I got £1
every
reimbursement.
mile. That'd be nice,
No,
wouldn't
I looked
it?
at it and I just thought, oh my gosh, you know, that is a lot of Australian stuff. But I love it. I love to see the reviews. And you go to any of the LegMaster websites worldwide, they're 5-star reviews. Because it works. And the amount of investment of time is microscopic. But I also think the cost, I mean, we bring it, we actually manufacture it. My husband created it. We manufacture it. We have the warehouse. We try to keep our costs as affordable as possible so that people can get the benefits without spending a lot of money.
Well, this is less than my gym. My gym membership has gone up
For
to
1 month.
£75 a month.
That's atrocious.
Which I think works out about £900 a year.
Donation? Is it a donation now?
Often a donation, because often I don't get, because I am time poor. I've always got a minute. I always use my LegMaster because it is just a minute a day. But what you must do is check your baskets out. We're hugely busy and more people ordering than stock is now available. If you are watching on +1, just check the stock is there, because there may be a big possibility.
Yeah, do
it's
check the
already
website.
sold out.
Shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. We apologise if you have been waiting on the phones tonight. We've been really, really busy on the phone lines. We'll just remind you of the website, of all the products that we've had available, because Fiona's brought us a great range tonight when it comes to her fitness products. The LegMaster was the original when it comes to the products that we work with Fiona. We've got a brand new product tonight, that weighted vest, and you've absolutely loved it. At $39.99 a kilo in weight, £2. You just slip it on, one size fits all. The benefits are it maximises your movement, it maximises your exercise, and it's you forget you've got it on, don't you?
You do. It's allowing you to burn more calories. It's a bit like giving you resistance in your everyday things. So wear it under your clothes, do your everyday things, do your shopping and your walking and picking the kids up from school, but we'll use it whilst you exercise. I think you'll know and think about the sort of the army guys, and they've always got the heavy
big
backpacks on
backpacks,
because
yeah.
it's making them stronger without even realising this is making you stronger, but it's a really comfortable way, but brand new today. But again, put it in your basket. If you're splitting the cost with something else, it will just be just over £13 extra in your basket. And we're hugely busy. Gymnastic.
Gymnastic? You okay?
Gym magic on our website is really busy as well. So whatever you've got in your basket, please do check your basket
And that's
out.
across the board and everything. When Fiona brings us a show fully dedicated to Fiona Summers Fitness, the Gym Magic we have absolutely loved. You get the 15 favourite exercises on the chart that you see there. It's a great inspiration. This is all about resistance training, isn't it?
It's resistance training, strength training, but it literally does everything. Upper body, lower body, core muscles, standing, sitting, lying. For the young people who want to replace the gym membership with just a simple bar of resistance, but maybe it is the more elderly people that just want to do effortless, easy, efficient stretches, but each stretch is bringing with it resistance training, strength training for mobility to help with bone density, muscle mass, keeping range of motion. You can adjust the resistance as well, which is perfect, so it allows it to strengthen with you. You can use it literally in the comfort of your own home. Take it away with you.
Take it anywhere, can't you?
Buy the lovely bag to put it in. I designed the bag.
We won't travel without it, honestly.
She's very proud of the bag.
I like my bag.
And definitely get the bag. Fiona designed that, and that makes it really easy to take.
And it's only $12.50 extra as well.
But yes, please check your baskets out, and great gift idea as well. But please, if you've got the LegMaster in your basket, check it out.
So many more of you trying to order it now,
now ordering. Doesn't mean you still can't order it. It's the first people now to order and check out. What a show. Always sells out.
Yeah.
And not only here in the UK, but worldwide. But we've got all the stock that there is here in the UK.
No more on order at the moment. I can order it soon, but I won't get it until March. But yeah, this is it. You had a full container. You guys are greedy. I'm delighted.
Because we've only discovered this as we were chatting, and there is no more till March.
Yeah.
I think we thought we had enough stock going into the new year because we did have such amount of stock, but it's just flown tonight. Get it before Christmas and get that balance over Christmas and start the new year feeling stronger and healthier already.
And it's only 1 minute 60 seconds, activating all those different muscles.
Internally as well.
And the pelvic floor we've talked about. I've got to say a huge thank you to Francesca for joining us. First time Shop on TV. Thank you so much. Do come back and see us very soon. And Fiona, for you, we love having you here because the shows are always so successful.
Well, I want to bring things that are easy and effortless, affordable and doable.
And you do.
I really think that everything we bring is doable. We create them ourselves. We manufacture them ourselves. I love to share my story of how I've been doing nothing to gain benefits.
As little as possible.
Little as possible. I am time poor and lazy. And yeah, it's always fun to be here.
And I think that's why your products are all so successful, because I think we all are time poor. We all will put exercise, will be the first thing we put off. Just a minute a day to work the inner thigh, the outer thigh, lift the buttocks, flatten the tummy and work that pelvic floor without even thinking. It's all in that motion. Don't forget to add in your weighted vest, but you must check your baskets out because it's all stock very low now.
Do confirm your orders and check out. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. You can join us every night from midnight and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.